up? We are here. Another episode of The Rewind. Get your breakfast ready and enjoy the show. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come.
Five, four, three, two, one.
What is up, people? What's going on? Welcome back. Another episode of The Rewind. Got my man Bryon the Grizzly in the house. Bryon, what's up, brother? How you doing?
I was just telling him backstage, I'm tired of shit, guys. My birthday is tomorrow, so like I gotta do all this other stuff. Everyone's saying, "Hey, don't you want to do this? Don't you want to do that?" I'm like, man, all I want to do is sleep. Don't call me for a little bit.
Facts. I know the feeling. I know I'm gonna go out after this, go downtown after this, but after that, when I get home, I am passing out. Trust me. Collector is in the house. He said, "Hey, Spoiler Kings, how you guys doing today? Very upset about the news, the DOJ giving Paramount control over Warner Brothers, and did you see the statement that David Epstein put out?"
Yeah,
We're going to be talking
we'll
about
talk
that.
about it.
Absolutely. It is a topic. He said that when he finally gets control of Warner Brothers, he is going to be changing staff with DC, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings, and then also he plans to do a reboot of Friends and The Big Bang Theory and Sopranos. Interesting.
Yeah, what does it sound? It sounds like he's going to take away anything that has any controversy away, anything that has any color, people of color away, and he's going to reboot the greatest white shows of all time. So this is what, does any of that sound surprising to me? No, not at all. It's everything I said was going to happen. When everyone said, no, it's not going to be that bad. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen, man. And, bro, Ellison is not the best guy. That's all I'm going to say.
So that means James Gunn might definitely be out then.
I really believe so. I still really believe when it goes through, James Gunn's going to look at it. And no, I know he's trying to stay there for his people because he believes in everyone who's been pushing through for him. And he's good. I think he's doing decent content. But no, I think he's going to be gone.
Absolutely. But I want to change the subject to something else. I saw Disclosure Day. It was really good. It is now my number one movie of the year. It beat out Project Hail Mary. Loved everything about Disclosure Day. It's probably my fourth or fifth favorite Steven Spielberg movie. Okay. Disclosure Day is my number seventh favorite Steven Spielberg movie. I did a ranking of all of his movies that I've seen. I've seen a total of 17. Nice. And I'm glad you guys are back. Oh, it's good to be back. Thank you. Much appreciated.
You.
Bryon, this upcoming Sunday is the premiere House of Dragons season. There, 3. Did you hear? There's going to be 72-minute episode. The longest episode in the Game of Thrones universe. Nobody gives a shit about Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people in the world that really care about Game of Thrones.
I'm ordering pizza for the night premiere. Yeah, nobody cares. Where is everybody? Let's celebrate Bryan's birthday with a UFC fight at the White House. Facts.
Hey,
what's
let's
up,
do it.
Mama Bear? How you doing? Thank you for
I'm
popping in. Much appreciated. Happy early birthday, Bryon. Absolutely.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Nice and young and 41. I know Anton wish he was 41 again, but I wish I was 31. So it doesn't matter.
I wish I was 31. I'll go back to 31. I ain't in the 40 now.
41 sucks still, man.
I know. Trust me. Disclosure Day reminds me of a long episode of 24 without the clock. Ending was good, though. Okay. I'm glad you liked it. I'll watch it, but I'm probably going to watch it on my Nzo Vision.
Oh, Nzo Vision. Yeah, we know what it is. Come on. He knows.
Anik Jones said, "Good morning, fellas. Master of the Universe was a shitty movie, by the way. I'm shocked it even passed 30 million. You just on this, you hate
You know what?
Masters of the Universe,
If I had a chance, Nick, I'll take my power sword and meet you. Look, let's go LARPing. Let's go LARPing.
You're better than me. I say take that power sword and shove it up your. You know what? That's what I'm talking about. Fernando, what's up, brother? How you
What
doing?
up,
Thank you for popping
Fernando?
in. Much appreciated. Yeah, I got bone to pick with you too, Fernando. Think I didn't see all them freaking comments you made in the chat the other day? Huh? Check Alonso because of his Spurs. Listen, I still have faith, all right? Spurs in 7. I said 6, but I'm going to say 7 now. He said, Anzo, where's my money for the Michael BC because it passed 45 days. Ow, but it's still
It's
in theater. That
and
was the
it's
thing.
it's so was it Variety and everyone's telling you now that's already passed. It's the biggest biopic ever, biggest music biopic ever. Is already past $911.9 million. That it has a real good chance of $1 billion. Everything is so. Bohemian Rhapsody hit all their number after being in theater for 7 months. 7 months. This came
And,
out in
and, li-
April. Like, what are we
and
talking
listen,
about?
listen, that was not the bet. The bet was you were going to pay 500 if it didn't make $1 billion. So I still have a chance. I'm getting my money, bro.
And
Looking
I think it's
for,
gonna hit that bill. I think it's still gonna
yeah,
hit the bill.
absolutely, 100%. So looking forward to She-Ra in the sequel to Masters of the Universe. Yeah, absolutely. Negro been 2 months. This isn't fair, man. What isn't fair?
That's how movie theater things go. Like Mario just hit $1 billion, and that came out in March.
Exactly.
So like that's what it
Exactly.
takes 3 months for. I mean, if it's not an MCU movie, things it's gonna hit $1 billion. It's gonna take a long time.
So why would I even make that bet? You did. That wasn't me. I never bet that it wasn't good. You bet that. I'll go
We'll
back
go.
and I'll find
We'll
it
go back
for
and
next
find the
week to
clip.
let you know. Absolutely. Spurs keep people from winning. Trump had Spurs, couldn't go to Vietnam. Listen, boy, we're not talking about that, all right? Disclosure Day was fire. If you're expecting War of the Worlds, you're going to be very disappointed. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'll watch it, but
War of the
again,
Worlds
I'm not gonna
sucked.
pay.
I don't even know why it went to, like that was a terrible ass movie.
Absolutely. Newsflash, no Shira. I know you
No.
wrong on that one because
Yeah.
I told Bryon about it too. I said the guy from Amazon, they said they really don't care about what the box office that He-Man does, right? It's about bringing it to their streaming services where they're gonna make way more money than they would in the box office. Now, will Shira come to the box office? Maybe not, but you put it on Amazon
I
Plus.
actually I think that we're going to get another Masters of the Universe. I think we will get Shira because what you're not thinking to realize is that how many you can't find the toys right now. If you guys go out there, if you see a He-Man toy, grab it now, put it away because they are selling like hotcakes. It is crazy. They're going to make millions of dollars just in toy sales. It's exactly what Mattel created it for. This is going to be huge. Like they're gonna do a decent number. So I think I'm gonna say Master of the Universe does $180 million. That's what I'm gonna say. Worldwide, $180 million. They're gonna make triple that in toy sales. They're gonna make triple that in having it on direct to home.
Absolutely. And you got to remember, word of mouth is up there. A lot of people like it. It's like at 88%.
It's
So
growing. It is growing.
yeah, 100%. And so the only reason the Spurs won the game was the jinx Trump's president. That is not true, but whatever. Time to stop crying about the EB.
Warner Brothers. You talking about?
Maybe Warner Brothers. If He-Man didn't make money, you think She-Ra will make anything? Yeah, you don't know. She-Ra's popular too.
It has nothing to do with the money making at in the theater. I think it has everything about the toy sales again.
Absolutely. 10 episodes of She-Ra TV show, not a movie. I can see
I
that.
like that. I like that.
Happy early birthday, Brian. Absolutely.
Appreciate collector.
Okay, so it's time to stop crying about the Warner Brothers deal. Let's be grown-ups and obey.
Basically, get over it. I think it is. You want to see? Yeah.
Whatever the hell you're trying to spell, bro. You get, whatever you're smoking, I want some. He said, get over it. Okay.
Well, it's not about getting over it or not. It's just the if you really start looking at it, they're going to stop. Star Trek is going to be on hiatus for a while. Doctor Who's going to be Who's going to be on hiatus for a while. Harry Potter might not ever get released with a second, third season. Anything that has this inclusion or any of that stuff is going to be put on hold. We're not saying this. I'm not saying it's going to go away. I'm going to tell you that they're not going to push it anymore. And I'm going to tell you that you're going to be a little bit disappointed going forward, especially if James Gunn says, and we have to start all over again.
People complaining Merman wasn't in the movies. He is confirmed in Master of the Universe. He was in the movie, by the way. He was in the background. Yeah, in the end credit scene. But the problem with that end credit scene is he's in there where Orko's talking, and he's with the good guys, and he's bad, you know?
Yeah.
Said, will the new Paramount deal continue to J-bait? What?
Halt the reboot of Stargate TV
okay,
show.
You niggas need to get your typing properly, all right? You already know I can't read, and I gotta read your mistakes on that too. God, Fernando, I swear you're trying to trigger me. You're trying to trigger me. The Spurs got to be the worst team I've ever seen in the NBA's finals. Really?
About LeBron and when he got swept all those damn times. What are you talking about?
Absolutely, and I'm telling you, they're coming back and they winning it in 7. All right, remember I said this. I'm just saying. And Fernando said, "Happy birthday, Bryon."
Appreciate you, Fernando. Appreciate you. It's funny because you know what, I'm not a huge like the Spurs fan. I enjoy Spurs. I love David Robinson. I love Tim Duncan. David Robinson and my uncle played together in college in the Naval Academy. My uncle's he's 6'10" too. He played with him for a long time, so I got to meet him. He's a really nice dude. So I enjoy the Spurs. I can't tell you that I love Tim Duncan. I love Tim Duncan. I like Jalen Brunson because he's from Illinois. He's kind of playing in Chicago from Naperville. I really like him. Dude, that's okay. This might be what happened in New York last time. When they get that one and done. And then, there's this blip, the Detroit blip from the early 2000s. Like, one time something happens, okay, and then the teams that they played continue to win championships.
And they don't. Mm-hmm.
San Antonio's going to be back. And all this stuff that we're talking, they're going to win 2-3. Watch.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm not going to read that Anik Jones because I know you're just trying to trigger me, so we're not going to read that one. It's my daughter's birthday tomorrow. We celebrate both Father's Day and her birthday at the same time tomorrow.
Nice. Father's Day is the next week. Your daughter. No. You get your own day. Yeah. Father's Day is the 21st. You deserve your own day, bro.
I thought it was this weekend.
The 21st. Because my birthday is 14th. It always lands on Father's Day. Guess what? Father's Day did not land on my week, so I'm getting the full week from the 14th to the 21st. Is all my week. I'm taking this 1 week. I get once every 7 years. I get it. So I'm going to take it and I'm running with it. Father's Day lasts a full week. Don't have to share. I mean, it's your baby and you love her, but no.
Facts. And Collector said, Fernando, don't get Nzo started. Don't rile him up. It's too late. You guys already tried to rile me up, but it's okay. I'm gonna be good tonight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be good. I know this Chicago dude isn't talking about one and done. Knicks when Chicago haven't been relevant since 1980. Let's go Knicks.
Guess what? You haven't been relevant since 1972. 1972, like literally, you gotta be 50 years old to even know the Knicks have ever done anything. Literally, and that's when if you had to be born then. The Knicks are a joke. I don't care. The NBA is pushing them. I'll go all in. You know what's funny? Because I like Patrick Ewing. I like John Starks. I really do. But I'm gonna go all in. F them.
The Knicks, the last time they won the title, I wasn't even born. Nope. And I'm 51. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be good. You're going to be good.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll be fine.
We're gonna get into the. San Antonio's gonna come back next year. I don't care what anyone says. I don't know if they win this series. I know that this series can easily be 3-1 the other way. I'm just telling you that it could be. It's a pretty
100%.
balanced series. If the thing we talked about before is that the Spurs are young, right?
Their inexperience is killing him.
If OKC was in this game, this would have been over already. Especially if they had that full team. The Spurs beat them, so they have the talent to win the championship. They just don't have the experience. So you have to kind of go through it to get through the experience for next year for them to be able to win. It's okay.
And you did it. You got it, all right? You're going to get the fucking rant. That's what you wanted. You wanted the rant. You're going to get it, all right? De'Aaron Fox should have not went for that damn layup. He should have ran out the damn clock. What the hell are you doing, all right? You're the oldest guy on the team, and that's the decision that you made. Yeah, that was trash, bro.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Brand New Day has been released without full GI effects. Started to watch it. Shitty copy. Will send it when I get a better copy. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one, Eli, until I get
You want
to
to enjoy. You want to enjoy the thing.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. But let me know what it's like. Let's be real, since you want to take it there. The NBA has been rigging the game for Jordan for years. You even breathe on Michael Jordan, and there's a foul. Don't say the NBA is pushing the Knicks.
Oh, okay. they definitely are. And Hugh Hollins is the worst referee of all time, and he's the only reason you guys made it to the championship that one time, 1999. So just letting you know.
And here's the thing, all right? Let's not act like the NBA just rigged the NBA for Jordan. They did it for everybody, all right?
You push a narrative. That's what it is. You're pushing narrative. Why? Because it's entertainment. It's entertainment.
And you know what? I'm going to start banning some of you mother effers, all right? This is what we're doing here? No, I'm going to start banning you because the game is tonight. So I got to watch this game tonight, and then I got to go to From, and it's going to be either a very, very bad freaking stream or a very, very good one, just like last Saturday. Last Saturday ended in my favor. This one might not. So, yeah. So special effects are like Hulk in trailer I sent you. I got you. I got you. Orange and blue sky, baby. Oh, my God. Y'all know Jordan doesn't play anymore, right? Yeah, exactly.
The argument's always going to be about Jordan. I mean, it's all right. You know what it is? Because, I mean, I had an argument today or yesterday about what Houston have won those 2 championships. I think they would have won one because I think I think he's the second best player in the NBA at that time. So.
Really, the Spurs have been with the odds of the Spurs getting Wemby, and what are the odds of Dallas getting the number 1
100%.
Exactly.
It was rigged. 100%. The Bulls getting Derrick Rose was rigged. Come on. That's just being real what the NBA is. It's entertainment.
Said, okay, we're not here for basketball. We're here for entertainment.
And what did I just say, Collector? What did I just say? The NBA is entertainment.
Absolutely. Why are we dragging the real GOAT MJ for? LOL. Yeah, well, I don't know. If you think LeBron's the GOAT, then I don't know what to tell you on that one. But it's definitely Tim Duncan. But we're moving on to the next topic, all right? So first topic, guys, is... All right. So the first topic we got on the board today is the Justice Department approves Paramount Warner Brothers Discovery takeover without any strings attached. Now, what do they mean by any strings attached, Bryon?
So, like, literally, there's no laws. They're not saying about being a monopoly. All the things that come in California that they're saying that they're going against it. The same thing that's going in New York that they're saying they're going against it. Guess what? It doesn't matter. The Justice Department said it is legal, and they're going to push it. It sucks.
And just so you guys know, the DOJ takes their orders from who?
The president. Well, they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to. But guess what's going on with Trump? Because he's now putting his finger in all those things, in all those areas. So now the 3 parts of the government are really only becoming one because someone let it happen.
And if you think he don't have some kind of stakes in Paramount, you gotta be lost. But David Ellison Paramount Skydance has cleared a big regulatory hurdle in advancing towards completing his 111 billion merger with Warner Brothers Discovery. Although it's still not a done deal and could face other legal challenges, the Justice Department Antitrust Division has approved the deal. Variety has confirmed, as first reported by the Politico, whatever, the regulatory. There we go. Is giving the green light to the Paramount Warner Brothers tie-up without requiring any diversities, behavioral remedies, or consequences. The division. Go ahead. You're gonna say something?
You know, the fact that they're not asking for anything. So usually when you have a giant merger of the billion-dollar industries, whatever, or takeovers, they have consequences, like concessions that each one has to kind of give to make it work. To say, okay, this technically is a monopoly. They're not doing anything. They're not giving anything. It is crazy. Like, dude, they're just letting things happen for no reason. It doesn't make sense that this is happening.
Absolutely. And we already know that when they were reporting this, Netflix deal was done.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Netflix deal was done. And then they went back and said, okay, we're going to give a little bit more time, right, for Paramount to make a better deal. And then Paramount made a better deal. It was like, yeah, Netflix ended up just saying, screw it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not even, like, trying anymore. So they know, like, it was just taken away from them. Trump had a lot to do with that. Guaranteed.
Everything to do with it. It has everything to do with it. And this is why you shouldn't be involved in all this stuff. And that's crazy that you are.
Absolutely. Division has completed its analysis of the proposed merger of Paramount and Warner Brothers and determined, based on the evidence received in its investigation, that the transaction is not likely to result in harm to competition or American consumers, including with respect to streaming, video on demand, linear TV, and studio development, production, and distributing of films. The theatrical lease, the DOJ Antitrust Division said in a statement Friday about the closing of its investigation of the Paramount-Warner Brothers merger. There has been major backlash in the industry to the mega deal, which would bring together Paramount assets including CBS News, Paramount Pictures, and Paramount Plus, with Warner Brothers HBO and HBO Max, Warner Brothers Pictures, CNN, TNT, TBS, and Home and Garden TV, and more. Damn.
How the hell is that not affecting TV or movies? When you read the paragraph before and you name all those entities, one company is controlling all the news. It is crazy. This is stupid. And you know what it's doing? It's literally saying all the news is being controlled by one company.
Yep. And that's why, you see all of these, like, talk show hosts' shows getting canceled on CBS and all kinds of stuff like that. That's because of this, because they're talking out against Trump. So now you have CBS News and CNN going to be strictly Paramount propaganda. They're going to take the people that off of the air and put their own people in there so that they can spread their own bullshit, right? Mm-hmm. And they are holding a majority of the market. That is going to be crazy, bro.
It is. I don't know what we can say about it. I don't like the deal, and it's at this point right now, it's going to go through. So now we just got to figure out what we can do to get real news out there at all. And this is not even about movies as much as it is your news, the things that are going to be coming to you. It's not bipartisan at all. It's going to be one way, one structure, one area. Everything's coming to you the same exact way, and that's not good. That's exactly what you fought against for so many other things. Like for other parties, other places where they say that it's not free, it's not freedom because we can't speak against stuff. You don't see what's coming, and it's going to be problematic, guys. It's really going to be problematic.
100%. You're going to see a lot of these movies. It's going to be like, oh, no black people. You know what I mean? Or there's black people in it, they going back to dying the first in the movie, right? Oh no, we put black people in the horror movie. They're just killing them off at the beginning. Yeah, bro, it's not gonna be good, man. It's not gonna be good because David Elson has the same mentality as Trump, right?
They're best friends. I mean,
Exactly.
you know, he and his dad are best friends. This is going to be a huge thing, and the fact is, I'm saying news, movies, TV shows, and it's all going to go in that way. It's propaganda. It's very similar. And look, to the way things are or were in Cuba when people had to leave.
Yeah.
When the government controlled the news, controlled what you could say, because you can't say anything against them, because then they stop you, you know, they cancel you.
100%.
And this is
Yep.
literally what's happening before our eyes, and everyone is saying, "Oh, it's okay." It's not okay. There's not much we could do about it,
Absolutely.
but it's not
And you
okay.
guys,
So let's not give it an okay. Fuck that.
no, 100%, because a lot of people will say, "Oh, you guys are overreacting." Yeah, okay. You say that now. Wait 5 years from now and then come back to the stream and tell us we're overreacting. Watch. Paramount execs have said they anticipate achieving more than $6 billion in cost savings through the merger, indicating big layoffs would ensure. To date, more than 5,500 filmmakers, actors, and other Hollywood professionals have signed an open letter opposing the deal, arguing that it would eliminate jobs, raise prices, and reduce competition. Organizers of the BlockTheMerger.com open letter included the Writers Guild of America. Individual signatories include Florence Pugh, Pedro Pascal, Edward Norton, Joaquin Phoenix, Ben Stiller, Kristen Stewart, Mark Ruffalo, Noah Wiley, Remy Youssef, Rodario Dawson, Rosie O'Donnell, Ted Danson, Tiffany Haddish, Yurko Lanthimos, whatever, and
That's
Robert
actually
De
really
Niro.
good. That was really good.
You know what's funny? Thank you. You know what all these people have in common? They've all spoke out against Trump or don't like Trump in some sort of way, right? Everybody that signed this deal. So, the Teamsters urged the DOJ to block the Paramount Warner Brothers deal unless Paramount agreed to substantially and enforceably
Or safeguards.
safeguard against job cuts and committed to supporting increased U.S. production. In March, the acting head of the Justice Department Antitrust Division, Omed Arsaf,
Here,
said
look at
that
his name. His name.
yeah, you know what I mean? Paramount Warner Brothers deal would absolutely not be on the fast track for approval due to political reasons and the context of the Empson family friendly ties to Trump. Yeah, we already know about the friendly ties to Trump. So I'm not going to read the whole article because you guys kind of get the gist of it. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a huge problem, and we need to do something about it now. Thoughts, Brian?
I mean, it's problematic. When I'm looking at it, I don't want us to be naive. I don't want you going in and saying this is going to be okay, because nothing has been okay. Everything has changed. We see the changes that are going on. I just talked about on Tuesday that someone lit a freaking cross on fire in the middle of Grant Park in Chicago. Like, what are you talking about? Things are going to be okay. This whole thing, this entire thing, is all becoming a backlash from what happened with Obama. Yeah, we had Obama. People are not happy about what happened, so that's why Trump is the anti-Obama. That's what they're doing, right? So it's letting people be more overt in their racism, and it's going to everything. And now Trump is trying to control all type of stuff. You have to make sure you have propaganda out there, the right propaganda out there to make. You cannot talk about Trump poorly. You cannot criticize him at all. He doesn't want any of those things, and that is not what the president should be about. There's three branches of the government for a reason. There's a division between what's going out to your news and what's going on in politics. All that stuff should be separate. Church and state should be separate, and that's not what's
100%.
going on. And I'm just letting you guys know that everyone, if you want to say that, oh, I don't care, this is just going to be okay, you're going to have problems. It's going to be problems in all type of things. It's going to be problems in your movies. It's going to be problems in your news. It's going to be problems in your regular life.
100%. 100%. That's why I'm glad I'm Canadian, right? But at the same time, it's still gonna affect my movie watching because there's gonna be a bunch of movies I'm not gonna watch. I'm gonna be like, I don't want to see this propaganda bull crap, right? You know, it's just gonna be a lot of crap that I don't want to see. Listen, cat, go do something. Oh my god. Sorry about that, guys. We're gonna get into your comments and then we'll just move on to the next topic. So basketball needs ARFs. Too many traveling allowed by high-profile players. Knicks versus the Spurs and the refs because the Knicks haven't been getting calls. The Knicks been getting cursed for years because the league pushing other cities. Oh my lord. Says sorry, Officer Collector. Absolutely. Ron Bonita, CA Attorney General, is investigating this takeover.
Yeah, but it's not going to, you're not going to be able to do it. What you need to know, just realize what it is. Realize it's happening, and you start to say something. You use the power of your dollar to say something against it. That's all. There's nothing you can do in the big realm of things. Everyone's saying all this stuff. It doesn't matter, you know, what you think you're going to do now. The thing is going to go through. It's going to go through. And only thing you can do is take your money and say, all right, well, with my whatever money I make this year, whatever I designate for my entertainment budget, I'm going to say something with it. I don't like this. That's it.
Absolutely. Cancel those services that you're paying for. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna see a lot of crap on there, man. We got a lot of good shows on some of these networks and some of these streaming services, and now they're gonna be just propaganda bull crap.
You think, you know? Let's talk about entertainment. Isn't the White House doing the UFC fight tonight that you just were talking about? Isn't that what's going on? The White House is hosting a UFC fight. The White House, bro.
Mm-hmm. And then the first sitting president to ever go to a basketball game. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? It's crazy. Of course, it gets approved by the buddy of Elson. Yeah, absolutely. Larry Ellis had his hand up Trump's ass. This deal shouldn't be legal. Larry Ellis owns TikTok, 2 major studios, and gets foreign money like it's crazy. Right. And they forced TikTok to sell to this guy. Remember that, right? They were going to ban TikTok in the United States unless they sold the part of it to this guy, and that's exactly what they had to do. So, yeah, I would have rather them have banned it, to be honest.
I'd rather you banned it, too. I'd rather not have TikTok anymore.
You know, let's put our big boys and big girls pants on about the Paramount deal. We are all going to be okay. We shall survive this. Yeah, we'll be okay, but our movies won't. Like they said, no.
Just be aware of what's going on. That's all I'm asking for you to do. Don't just be blind and just saying, okay, it's going to be fine. As long as you're aware of what's happening, I know.
Absolutely.
No, it's not going to be the worst thing. Guys, come on. No. And what it is you can still affect anything that's happening. You still have $1, right? You can affect what they're going to put, the content they're going to put out. If you really want to say, I'm not going to support things that don't have women, Hispanic people, black people. If you're going to say that if you don't put us in the best light, we're not going to support it, they're going to have to put stuff out to support. Trump's not going to be in office forever. As much as he wants to be king of whatever, it doesn't matter because the truth is he's 85 years old in bad health. Come on. This is not going to be like, he's not going to be, this is not Futurama. They're not going to have a head of him in a jar and he's going to be controlling stuff. That's not what's going to happen. But you need to be able to understand, you need to voice your opinions and use your dollar to say what you're not going to accept.
100%. Deuce, what's up? Said that's crazy. Deuce. You must be a supporter of Orange Face Fernando if you want this to go through.
That's not what he's saying at all.
Yeah, I don't think
that's not what Fernando said at all.
Let's wait and see what Paramount does first with our beloved franchise movies before we start getting upset about stuff. Just saying.
No, but did you also see the news of what they're doing? So Doctor Who's being on hiatus. Star Trek is being on a hiatus. They're stopping. They're saying they're not going to put for Harry Potter for more than the 2 seasons that they already said it. They're going to look at it and they're going to change the landscape of what's happening. So things are already happening for them. So I'm not saying that this is something that we have to wait and see because things are already going on. It is.
Absolutely. And Mumber said the first step towards pro-Trump propaganda. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. The best president of the United States we ever had and all kinds of crap. Yeah, you're going to be hearing that.
I mean,
Then he said, hey,
see what happened
Aldo.
you see Jimmy Kimmel, you see all these people that are
Yeah,
being pushed out. Colbert, you're seeing people
yeah,
getting pushed out of media already because of this stuff. So don't tell me that's not going to change because CBS is already changing it.
absolutely. Hey, Anzo, you think this company will promote recasting T'Challa? Yeah, we won't have a
Yeah,
T'Challa if they
okay.
own everything.
T'Challa's gonna be like the world. Is going to T'Challa with the white hand, the white face. That's what
Yeah,
with the blonde hair.
that's what. You know the comic book that you guys complaining about where they made the white. Yeah, that's exactly
This
what
was
they're
gonna
gonna do.
happen. Yeah. It was in comic books, guys.
Yeah, for real. John Oliver is worried that he will get canceled on HBO since he's on the record multiple times saying "f off" to Trump. Yeah, yeah. I'm also
It's
questioning
real.
an American company being half owned by Saudi Arabia
Saudi Arabia. It's
because
not
they put
half
money
owned,
into
but
that
Saudi
deal.
Arabia has, I
An
think, it was
investment
$12
in it.
billion.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
they have an
$12
investment.
billion of investments. Yeah.
Which that type of money they'll be able to dictate some things too as well, right? So, absolutely. At least Disney sold off the media
They
division
had
when
to.
they purchased Fox, but that's legal for the Elson to own two major media news outlet. I got you.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
Disney had to sell off their media division. Like that was part of the deal because they
Hmm.
had things that they had to do. Most of these big deals have things that you have to do for it to go through for to pass the DOJ. That's just it's weird.
Absolutely. I'm not a supporter of him whatsoever, Collector. I'm not playing the silly game of acting like Warner Brothers has cooties just because of who owns it. I got you.
No, and I think
Good friends.
all we ask you is to be aware of what's going on, and when you see
Hmm.
something, look at it, and then just use your money. And I don't think that you should. I'm definitely guys in this chat. I'm not going to condemn anybody for anything. And
Yeah, for
Fernando's
sure.
been pretty consistent for the last 7 or 8 months about what he's saying. He's just like, look, I don't think it's going to change anything. That's what he said. He's basically saying, let's just wait to see if it actually happens before we start bitching and moaning. That's all he's been saying. So let's not attack Fernando, please.
To quote Larry Bryce, if you can't say F, then you can't say F the government. F the government. Absolutely. Elson Sr. is friends with Trump. Big
Yes.
time friends.
Yeah.
Huge
Long
friends with
time.
Trump. Right? That's exactly why he got to get this deal because of his friendship with Trump. We all know that. Guilty by association is high school trash. I got you.
No, but it's not.
Boy,
But let's look at the facts of what's going on. So let's not pretend that it's by just association. Let's look
yeah.
at what's going on.
No, you're right. You're right. Boy, Anzo pulled that name off pretty cleanly.
He did.
Thank
I
you, man.
was like, look at you.
It's concerning. Don't be dismissive. Yeah, no, it is concerning. Absolutely, 100%. You know, when Colbert was canceled, he went public. He went to public access TV, and Paramount tried to sue him, but couldn't go forward because he was no longer under contract with them. Absolutely. Tamika, what's up,
What
hon?
up,
How you doing?
Tamika?
Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. White House is hosting a fight tonight. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. They're hosting a fight. He's at basketball games. He's trying to get this ballroom built. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
I don't care if he wants to go to the basketball game. That's fine. My question is, why are you hosting a fight at the White House? The place that's supposed to be the most respected place that is the real like when you have look on the back of the dollar like Bill, like there's things that you see. There's things that you should not be having UFC fights at. It's almost like you're trying to do the Coliseum. It sounds very Romish. This is getting really crazy the way this I don't know.
And Trump has a good relationship with Dana White. So that's that too. You know what I mean? Dana White's a huge supporter of Trump. So yeah, you're gonna get the UFC over there, and it's weird.
Yeah,
It's
just
weird. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So should I hate everything from Paramount over politics? I love movies. That's why I'm here. Absolutely.
No.
And we're not saying you should.
Not at
We are
all.
not saying that you should hate movies and Paramount and all kinds of stuff like that. But at least understand where this could go. Right?
And be
Maybe.
aware.
Absolutely. Maybe you're right. Maybe we are, jumping the gun and huffing and puffing and nothing changes. But when you go with the narrative that has been put out there already, you got to think if it quacks like a duck, You know what I mean? It's gotta be a
Looks
duck.
like a duck. It sounds like a duck. It's probably not a mongoose. Just letting you know.
You realize they removed the history of the Tuskegee
Skiing
Airmen.
airmen. Yeah.
They have.
I've
Yep.
also seen what they've done in Florida in their school systems, and how you don't want to talk about slavery that existed, and understand now the basis of America, where it was the foundation of it, what it was. I mean, there's a lot of things that have been going on recently that's really problematic, and as much as you want to say that things don't happen that way, they do.
Absolutely, 100%. I've been a Democrat since I started voting. Absolutely. To
I
make
don't,
it
but
like
I don't think
100%.
that that's matters being a Democrat or Republican or any of that shit. I don't think any of that really matters. Really, you should vote on your values. You should vote
100%.
on your and not on what do you value stuff at, and that's what you should do. So there's going to be some things that you go lean, that's going to be conservative. There should be things that you're going to be that's going to be more liberal. Some things you don't want to be liberal on. That's fine. None of that should matter. I honestly believe that you should be able to vote any way you want, but don't be naive about what could happen, and be aware. And that's all of our jobs, all of us. But
Absolutely.
also if Paramount does a great job, fine, cool. If they don't, hold them accountable, but also be aware of what you're doing now, because you're giving someone control of a lot of news. You already have negative things when you're saying people can't talk about the government or say their words. It's very pro government takeover, and that's
Absolutely.
a problem.
And I'm gonna say this: Democrats, Republicans, they're all from the same feather.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're all from
All
the
fucking-
same bird. It doesn't matter who you vote for. They don't care about us. They don't care about, and I'm not just saying black people. They don't care about people in general.
The people.
Right? They don't care. Yeah, they don't give a damn about us, whether you're voting Democrat or Republican. Now, there's a lesser of two evils, but they're both still evil. Like, let's just put it that way, you know?
I just think that you should check out what you're doing, because I mean, you go too liberal, there's things that happen that you miss out on. And I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people that don't like things that are too liberal, because you can say do whatever you want to do, and that's not the answer either. It's checks and balances. This is why you have a two-party thing. There's checks and balances for everything. So that's why I don't think what you do politically really should matter. I just think that you should be aware of how things are going, and then adjust. And you should react to what's happening.
100%. Fernando, did you see what he put out, David Ellison, and what he plans to change if he gets hold of Warner Brothers? Posted it in the beginning of the chat.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
He's right.
At least that means Trump isn't going to be at the NBA game tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, since San Antonio, and if Trump going to the game makes the Knicks lose, yeah, I want Trump there every night.
Nah, I'd rather the Knicks win a whole championship than having to deal with orange right
Listen,
now.
no, I'm gonna say this.
It's 1 year. The NBA is going to be around for a long time.
Knicks fans are too trash, bro. Knicks fans are garbage. What they're out there doing, and if you're a Knicks fan, Fernando, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. Unless you out there taking off jerseys off of people and throwing eggs at NBA players because your team won or lost or whatever. Yeah, Knicks fans are trash. They don't deserve it. Trump will make a personal profit off the UFC fight tonight because True Social is a sponsor and sponsors get paid. Absolutely. Portion
That's
of
how it
the
works.
sales.
That's how it works.
Spurs need to win tonight. I want a game 7. Oh, me too, dude.
Let's go,
Me too.
Deuce.
Trust me, I want a game 7. At the end of the day, there are in the business of making movies, absolutely, that make money. Yes, 100%.
Yes, that's true. But also, you got to look at the political. So, still look at the population, and what you will do is if you just kind of go forward and say, I'm only going to make movies for white males, right? That's still a majority of the population. They still control a lot of the money that's going on. That can happen and still make money off of it. But it's not just about that. It's also about the art of the movie making and also giving some truth to it. So like that's all encompassing of what movies are. So it's not just about the money making. It's also more to do with it.
Absolutely. 100%. I think Adam should come back to Earth as He-Man and use his power sword to defeat Trump. Maybe he could bring She-Ra also. They could put Campy, Skeletor, or Hordak as the new president.
Oh my God. That's good. I like it, Danny.
So at least Nzo isn't alone with wanting the Spurs to win. Listen, even if I was alone, I will die on that sword by myself. I am good. All right. I gotta be careful what I say because Danny's in the chat now, so he likes to say if when I talk Spurs loose, I gotta be very careful what I say. What we need to do is make sure we don't a man like Trump doesn't because President ever again by getting up from our lazy asses and
Asses and
vote
vote.
support wannabe winnable candidates. Yeah, absolutely. Ghostbusters Night Shift, new animation shows coming to Netflix in 2027.
Man,
Shit,
what we gonna leave from it? What up, she?
what's going on? Well, we still got Netflix, so we can deal with Netflix. So T'Challa will become Charlie interesting.
Oh my god.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. Yeah, they got rid of 60 Minutes. The people who work at 60 Minutes, that one guy, I can't think of who he is, but he's really good. I think his last interview was with Christopher Nolan. I
Yeah,
got you.
they're going to get rid of a lot of these things. They're going to get. There's going to be a lot of political stuff that's going to be changing your TV, and that's when you should really be standing up and saying, shouting, "This is not what I want. This is not okay." That's where. But be aware. That's all I'm asking you to is to be aware. If you don't like what's going on, use your dollar to tell people what it is.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be rained out. What, the game? No,
No,
since the
no, the
Oh,
UFC.
the UFC. That would be funny. That would be funny. Rain that shit out. Yeah, 100%. He's going to be asleep at whatever event anyway. Fact. How do you go to a basketball game fall asleep?
He's
Right?
an 85, almost 86-year-old man, like
Bruh.
old guy. He is not. This is not. He is a figurehead. This is what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying. He's a
Yeah, yeah.
figurehead. It's a
Yeah.
problem, a system problem, man. It's a figurehead.
What
What up,
up?
Ace?
What's going on, brother? Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. How much you want to bet Trump will fall asleep at the UFC fight that he's going to have at the White House tonight? Hey, definitely. He's definitely going to fall asleep. I wouldn't take that bet because I would believe you. Uh, how can a president talk about America first and then have foreign money owing America? You think Americans do that in other countries? Facts.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Hey, you guys are fire.
Said I'll be honest. He said I'll be honest. I like the show with Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren that's on Paramount Plus, but it's about the only show I like on there. I don't even know what show that is. I didn't know Harrison Ford had a show.
1926, whatever. I mean, it's all those old western kind of talking about how
Oh,
things
yeah.
were out. Yeah, it's just a lot. Yeah.
Oh,
So I mean,
okay.
there's stuff there, and that's going to be fine. I mean, it doesn't mean everything on Paramount is trash. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop like a Star Trek because Paramount owns Star Trek. Doesn't mean that's not what anyone's asking you to say. Just being aware of what's happening, and then make sure you use your dollar to tell them what you don't like.
100%. First, let me get to this super chat by my boy Danny Graham. He said, "Man, stop glazing Ghostbusters. Let that IP die. I'm sick of hearing about Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is fire, bro. What are we talking about here? Huh? It's better than that Predator crap you be clapping for. All right, that Badlands piece of doodoo. I'd rather watch Ghostbusters. I'd rather watch the female Ghostbusters than I watch that Predator Badland movie again.
Now you're going too far.
You're giving us a Predator movie that's a G movie? A Predator? This movie R-rated. It was G. I ain't doing
Don't
that.
listen to him. Don't listen to him, guys. Don't listen to him. Don't mind that man over there in that behind the curtain.
Tell her how you doing. He said. She said. Or he said. She said. She. He.
Mm.
Oh, my bad. Said I'm not supporting a company that pro genocide. They literally brought TikTok for that very reason. Yeah.
That's a whole different can of worms. When you open that up,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's a big old can of worms.
Yeah. 100%. That's an OOC topic. Bro, come
100%.
on now. Obama has BBD at the White House singing Poison. He had the Roots, De La Soul comment, and Usher. I ain't complaining one bit. The president has say on what he likes at the White House. Yeah, but I think he had that for his inauguration. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like an
But that's
event
also
where it's
not,
like, hey, let's have
and that's not
concerts.
saying anything political. That's not trying to push a certain agenda. That's not. That's just saying this is what I like. That has nothing to do
Yeah.
with. It's not the same thing at all.
It's totally different. Dictatorship. Neither party really cares for people of color. They just want us for our votes. 100%.
That's why you got to go for your own values, because it's not about a party. It's not anything about that. It's about, what do you think, what's right and what's wrong. Vote on what's right and what's wrong, not on anything else. Don't just be blindly going and say I'm going Democratic. That's not good either. Don't just say I'm blindly going Republican. No, that's not either. Hold each party accountable to be the voice of the people. That's the key.
Absolutely, 100%. And that's the thing, right? I think Amazing Lucas, he has this little website where he has people who have been put into power, and then he has like, what have they done for you? You know what I mean? Like, to show what, and that's what you need to do when you're making your votes. You have to vote on people who are doing things for you and not just talking the talk. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot out there that are talking the talk, but there are some out there that are actually trying to make change. Those are the ones that need to be put in power, but those are the ones that are not getting put in power because it goes against the grain, right? It goes against what what America is trying to do. So that's the problem.
Agreed.
American history is being rewritten. Trump impeachment removed from Hall of Presidents in D.C. Alamo tourism being lied to and not told about people defending slavery. Absolutely. I don't know how you got that fish in there, Danny, but okay. He said, no, I'm not defending Trump. I'm just pointing out similarities. Yeah, I know you ain't.
Well, I was just saying, there's one that's Obama, and Trump is just still anti-Obama. That's all they're trying to do,
Yeah.
is undo everything that he did. They're trying to undo. And then it's going further because it's
100%.
allowing people to be overt in their racism. That's all. It's being
I
allowing
mean,
people to be overt in their racism. And be honest, just be okay with understanding, saying what you believe. This is America. You should be able to state what you feel about it.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have to be worried about taking off TV. Shouldn't have to worry about taking off YouTube or anything. Just be able to speak the truth.
100%. 100%. I mean, MJ was right. They don't care about us. Absolutely, he was right. Democratic Party wants people to be on government assistance. Republican wants the wealthy to stay wealthy. Absolutely.
And that shouldn't be the basis of what these things are. It shouldn't be trickle down effect or government assistance. It should be somewhere in the middle. That's why it should be checks and balances.
Absolutely. He said Boston fans are trash. Yeah, they probably are. But you know who has the best fans? The Spurs. I'm just saying, all right?
But the numbers don't count. Like, I mean, because Philadelphia fans, I love a lot of people from Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah,
I love a lot of things in
too.
Philadelphia. They are crazy as hell. So,
They're crazy
when
too.
Chicago's winning championships, we're flipping over and burning cars.
Yeah,
If New York wins a championship, dude, the whole city's going to burn.
It's crazy how they're trying to erase black history in America, but schools should talk about the Holocaust even though it's not American history. Yes, 100%. This is why physical media is very important at this point. Because if you get rid of physical media, they can make their own agendas, change things, and shit like that. Go ahead.
I will say that, I don't want to ever forget any atrocity, but I don't want you to forget the foundation of America was built on racism, on slavery. That's what the whole thing was. For 400 years, the idea of what the foundation, what America is based on, is slavery. So to try to take that out of school is ridiculous. It is so bad, But I don't want to forget about the Holocaust, because anytime you're trying to get rid of an entire group of people, it's awful, and you shouldn't ever forget about either. I don't want I don't like the whole T'Challa versus Shuri talk. I don't want to have to push one down to lift one up. I'm just going to tell you that when something's a foundation, it should always be talked about. You never should forget about the foundational piece.
100%. And if you guys know, we're seeing a genocide in real time right now. You know what I mean? Like right now, we're watching
that. The news
so
won't tell you about it. Because now who controls the news?
Exactly. 100%. 100%. My mom said if her favorite TV show ever got canceled, she would be livid. She said that would be the one time she'd probably try to go chitty bang bang. Her favorite show is The View. With what money? With that debt?
We do have a lot
If
of that.
Michael Jordan said Republicans buy shoes in today's world, weaklings of today would be so crushed.
No, the problem is not Democratic or Republican. That's not the point. The whole point with his conversation was that he wasn't going to outwardly say anything against any party because he was trying to build his own wealth. And I told you about this. Is when we talk about the OOC. This is the OOC topic because we talked about individualism versus collectivism. Like, and you don't want to build a group because you want to worry about your money. And that's how you kind of piecemeal people away, and that's why you don't have leadership. That's a whole different topic. But yeah, I'm also not going to ask my basketball person for his political views.
Facts, 100%. I love when you cook TJ. He said, Skeletor as president would be more fun. Real talk. Absolutely. Rest in peace, Jin Shalit, a longtime NBC Today show film critic, famous for puns, wild hair, and mustache.
100 years old,
that's good. You know
100
what?
years old, he just died, man.
I know, like, someone dies, it's like, oh my gosh, it's size. But if you live to 100, you lived a good life, man. Mm-hmm. You lived a long, good life, I don't even know if I want to live that long, but you lived a long, good life.
You've been around for a long time.
Facts. Neither party has done anything to advance or enrich the lives of POC.
People
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Zorro for president. Charlie Kirk was a wild evolution. I agree.
That's what's going to be real, though. I'll tell you, that's what's real.
79 will be 80. Yeah. Old ass.
Oh.
And good morning, Viva la Brazil. Absolutely, 100%. And you guys got them Brazilian women over there, boy. Ooh, my lord.
Have you been? Yeah. You haven't been to Brazil? I've been to Brazil one time. Bruh.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I don't have to go there. I know. I'm like,
you get Carnival, so yeah. So.
Yeah. I'd probably move there. He got the same dementia that Biden got, and they both racist and old. Absolutely. Just be sleeping and grumpy. Absolutely. Simon Phoenix from Demolition Man would be an amazing president. And how about
Nino Brown? I don't need either one of those.
By the way, Paramount advocates to the FTC to allow 100% foreigner ownership of companies. Yep.
Yes. That's true.
Said you are sick. So as long as they keep bringing in Ernie Hudson, I'm cool with more Ghostbusters. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I don't know what he's talking about, but that's the worst take on YouTube, just so you guys know, all right? I'm just letting you know. I heard Stephen A. Smith might run for president. How's that sound?
He can run all he want. No, he can run all he want. If y'all vote for him, then that's the problem.
You're all idiots. Yeah,
that's
100%.
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You can run for president, go run for
100%,
president.
100%.
That is your right. You can
100%.
run for president all you want. If you vote for him is the problem.
I got a lot to say about Stephen A. Smith, but I'm not going to say it on the show tonight. Listen, I enjoyed Ghostbusters popcorn.
I got my popcorn bucket somewhere up there. Ghostbusters.
You did? You got your popcorn from wait.
Ghostbusters? You haven't got that one? The Slimer?
No.
Hold on, let me show you. Quick.
Was that from the latest Ghostbuster movie that came out?
The latest one.
Oh shit, I don't remember. That's not the same thing. Dre Mac, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Thank you for popping in, much appreciated. I was like a small ass popcorn bucket though, like.
I was at big ass hands.
Like, I would hate that. I would hate all that popcorn during the trailer. You know what I mean?
It's all inside. The whole mouth is the popcorn.
Yeah, it still looks small.
I mean, I got big ass hands. My problem is I can get my hand out of here, but yeah.
Said, Mads, are you watching the show Boston Blue Show? Ernie Hudson stars on that show.
She watches it now.
He said, "Y'all complaining about genocide? Wait until you learn about what countries like Japan, China, and Japan did. You will still be buying their products. They have good PR. Heck, America isn't Native America." Um, I don't know if I. Well, I mean, most things are made in Taiwan and all these places, anyways. But to actually buy their stuff, I like Japanese or Chinese stuff. I don't know about that. They make good food, though. I'm gonna tell you that.
There's a lot of genocides. I mean, we're talking about real genocides. We can talk about Native Americans. You know how many different people were actually here. How many different groups, tribes, all were there. So like we're here. So we talk about genocide. Different people. If you want to call those different people, then the America's made so many atrocities. It's crazy. They've taken people away, and you don't even know how to even tell you if I killed all of your people off because we don't even know. We just mixed them all together. So I mean, we could go on and on about that.
Absolutely. They killed most of them off. Absolutely. Thanks, Danny, for the heads up. Slavery, Exclusion Act. Absolutely. We aren't the heroes. No, we're not.
No.
Charles Barkley says the Spears women are big like steers. I'm amazed they even let him come there. Yeah, I know.
Dude, you heard what he said about what's her name? Oh my God, what's her name? The singer who was just there.
Oh, Taylor Swift, you talking?
No. Oh my God. Oh my God! Someone, Cardi B. Thank you. I'm like, I cannot pull Cardi D and B because you call it Cardi. Those ain't no B's. Those are Cardi D's. Said it on camera.
I think Charles Barkley is more of a joke, so no one takes him too seriously. They know he's not being serious, but yeah, he does. Dre Max said he's driving, but what's good chat? Thank you for popping in. He said a bit friendly advice: don't get into a genocide argument with TJ.
No, it's
not really an argument,
and it should never be an argument because all genocides are awful. I mean, this is just what are you talking about when you're trying to kill an entire group of people? So I don't even think you should even re-ranking them. I'm one of those that honestly, we're talking about America. The foundation of America was built on slavery, and the amount of people that 4 billion, black people that are that were killed during that time. The amount of people that were taken from their place and taken away out of their country and then killed off and used as cattle in chattel slavery. I mean, it is awful. So the fact that we don't teach it is so wrong that I have to teach it in my own home to tell them where you come from. That's horrible. So like
absolutely.
I think everyone should respect all these things. When we're talking about what happened in China and Japan, and the Holocaust was very public, and it was a world war from it. So I don't want it ever to be lost in that shuffle ever. I think that you still have to put the respect on that stuff. They always try to hide the stuff. They always want to try to rewrite history. They always want to tell you who the Egyptians were. This is what they do. And you know what happens? If we allow it to happen, you will no longer know. Oh, Africa, Egypt went all the way to Ethiopia, and it was how black that the whole empire was there. So how dark skinned these people are, or how dark skinned they were in appearance. Well, they don't allow you appearance anymore, so you don't know. So once you change the history, no one will know anymore. So that's what I'm saying. Like you have to be careful about this stuff, and you have to demand that they give this history to you.
Absolutely. Spurs fans are the worst because they're selling tickets to Knicks fans. We NYC fans sell shit. Listen, all right. I know you're trying to trigger me. Talk to me tomorrow. All right, then we'll see. The same men who wrote "All men are created equal" were slave owners. Facts. 100%.
There was in the Declaration of Independence, they had in there that slavery was immoral, and then they had to take it out for people to sign. So like, we have the drafts of the damn Declaration of Independence. So let's not even go there.
We all know about Blood Jordans. People were dying over those shoes. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely, 100%. Can we back to that nerd chat? Spider-Man updates, Blade. Listen, hold on, Eli.
These are important things too. We talk about this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And you high anyways, bro. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Don't worry about it. TJ's in Brazilian. That's his team. I got
Oh,
you.
okay, got you.
I got you. Anzo's based on what Bryon said about individualism and collectivism. Maybe KC needs to break away from spoiler kings. Casey, Casey.
I don't know KC.
Okay, yeah, I don't know the KC, Danny. Break away from spoiler and Bryon asking you about your political views is hurting your brand.
Last show
Last
today.
show today. Got
Oh,
you.
Chaos Central. Chaos Central. Chaos Central
Okay.
has to win.
Shit. I had a brain fart, Danny. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm like, KC.
I had to think about it. I was like, okay, I got where he's going.
Maybe Chaos Central needs to break away. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I know I don't want to live until 100. Absolutely. 75 or 80 as far as I want to go. It depends on my health, right? If you got good health, I want to live. But if I'm like pooping myself and in diapers, no, I'm done.
Let me go.
Anybody watching Disclosure Day heard it was bad, watching later.
I've
See,
heard
there's
both.
mixed reviews. Yeah.
I've heard both. I heard it was really terrible, and I've heard it was really, really good. So when I go to see it this afternoon, I'll let you guys know.
We breaking away from that crew to focus on our Brown. We must. This must be our last show with Brother Farrakhan. We have to survive, Anzo. Come on, man. I'm right there with you, Danny. I'm right there with you.
Yeah,
You
get rid
already
of me.
know.
Toss me off to the side. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
But here's the thing with Danny, right? Danny's gonna say that now, and then you guys are gonna do an interview with a vampire, and Danny's gonna be there, right? Yeah, guys, we're gonna break away from Chaos Central, and Danny's gonna pop up there. Oh yeah, Danny.
I never said that.
Cardi B has some big ass nipples. Have you seen her? Really?
Oh man, I don't even know where we at anymore.
The genocide comment wasn't directed at you too. I got you.
It was the rest of the chat I was reading on.
Yeah. We hide that bad stuff. Charles Barkley is so lucky that he is only commentator who can say whatever he wants to and have no consequences. Must be great to have that platform and speak freely and get paid. Wow. You know what? I think people know Charles Barkley is not serious. They take him as a joke or whatever, right? So he's not going to get canceled for the things that he said because, he disrespected San Antonio women hard, bro.
Talk about that's why he lost Michael Jordan as a friend. He was like, "You can talk about me, talk about me."
Trump tried to hide slavery and was ordered to put that stuff back at the museums by the court. Who do you want to win, Spurs or Knicks? You already know who I want to learn. Bryon is absolutely correct. Don't let racists tell our history.
100%. And that's a huge thing. And if you don't hold on to history, and if you don't read books, and you don't get knowledge, and you don't have physical media. So when we talk about these movies that talk about the future when they don't have books anymore, they don't print things out, they don't have anything. When you own content, you own the stuff. That's how you can rewrite everything. If no one owns anything and no one knows how to read and no one knows how to write and no one has any of this stuff, then you can tell them whatever the hell you want because the future won't know.
Absolutely. And we talk about it all the time, right? Like you can see that they're trying to push everything to digital media. Everything, comic books, games, everything is digital media because you don't own anything, right? So the minute they take it off their server, you can't use it anymore. They can switch it up, change it, get rid of it, so you need to keep your physical media. So all you guys who are collecting your physical media, keep doing that, man. Keep doing it. Sorry, y'all. I love talking about history unfiltered. No problem, Lawrence. Absolutely. 100%.
It's knowledge. The fact that you need to have knowledge, I think that needs to be always held on to. And this is what we were talking about physical media, we talking about books, talking about these great writers, great everything. So I think it all should be intertwined. I think, why do I yell about T'Challa? Because I don't believe we've had black leadership, and every leader they've ever given to us they've shown the flaws. They never talk about the flaws of everybody else's leaders, but they want to talk about our leaders being flawed. So when you have a perfect one, that's a king and a leader, and say forget the Avengers, I'm going to go be my people first because I'm going to bring them up with me. When you have that stuff, that's one of the smartest people that's ever lived. I want to put that out there because we don't have that. They don't give us those things. So this is why I love the whole idea with T'Challa. Bring this back into the entertainment world. That's why.
Absolutely, 100%. Danny said, "Got to be careful with Tamika too. She's co-signing Brian's comments. We got to put Brian first focus, man." No, I agree with you. Tamika's been very suspect the past couple of weeks, bro. I'm right there with you. I
How you
agree with
gonna?
you. He said, I like this. Go to say I like the message in it. I think what I heard, and I'm not going to spoil it because I know people haven't seen it, but I think that messaging is very interesting that I heard about, and I'm definitely. Damn, Monzo called me out. You are correct. Charlie B doesn't care. He wants, he wants to be fired because he doesn't want to work for another
This man does the
5 to 9
OOC
years.
every Wednesday. No, I want to say that the OOC is done every Wednesday. You talk about anyone who's more political, all this stuff, is this man right here. He is awesome. You guys want to talk about stuff like this, watch the OOC. Bigger for Entertainment does that all the time. I'm pro Bigger for Entertainment. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm pro Spoiler Kings. We just gotta break away, like Danny said, because I gotta stick with my boy Danny. You know what I mean? Good luck getting young folks to start reading again. Facts.
I know.
She said, "LOL, what?" they made up, Brian. They're going to play some golf after the finals.
no, that's
Man,
all.
I was happy to hear that.
Yeah.
When they were on Oprah's years ago, it was a funny show. It was hurt. It was hurt, Charles, when they had their beef. Yeah, I got you.
And the fact that Michael and Charles have made up that makes my heart warm a little bit too. So
Absolutely. I have two good condition DVDs, almost brand new, with stacks of classic movies. Absolutely. He said, "Hey, Jamaica, Dre Mac became a member. Thank you, Dre Mac.
Appreciate you,
Much
Dre.
appreciated. Probably your channel, but always a pleasure to have some support on both of our channels because that's why we do this, right? Do it on my channel, do it on his channel because, you know, it's collaboration. That's how we do over here. So I'm always happy to see when these guys get their flowers.
yeah, but Dre usually was a member usually. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I know.
He always supports.
Probably just has to sign up again. Yeah, but it's always great to give flowers. Of course, I have over 500 physical movies that I own. That I own books. I've never really counted. Probably somewhere in the 100 range. Said, "Oh yeah, Brian is on the edge. Just gotta keep pushing to Charlie, and he will be over the edge."
Not today. There's so many real things in the world. It's so hard, but it's important to talk about these things. I think that when you don't give your opinions, really voice what you think, actually have real talk, you lose it sometimes, man.
100%. Oh, Marvel Rivals Tree Storm's bad in the Marvel Rivals. She barely gets skins. American Luna show get the skins all the time. Black Panther and Blade, the other two black characters, barely get skins too. I don't play that game, but yeah, that's crazy. But again, we always get the short end of the stick. Like it's nothing new, right? We've been talking about this since I've known Brian, since we've been doing this stuff. We always get the short end of the stick. Always. For some reason, my membership wasn't renewed. I got paid them credit card bills, bro. No worries, I get it. Yeah, the messaging for Disclosure Day is absolutely amazing considering what's going on in the world right now.
Okay, I'm gonna give that.
Don't like messaging in movies. I watch entertainment for an escape from the real world, and it's a problem. You know what? I hear what you're saying. I do, because it's kind of like pushing a narrative to certain ways, but sometimes you need a message. Sometimes a message is okay. I don't want it in every movie, but sometimes I agree with it. Reading is going to be obsolete in a few years. Chat GPT is a monster. It's going to be up to the parents to teach their children that skills if we're not going to be totally dependent on AI. Facts, Danny.
We saw Terminator, right? We saw Terminator 2. We already know what's going to happen. We've already seen The Matrix. You know what's going to happen. You know what they're going to do. They're going to forget how to read. They're going to no longer, all the data's going to be put right into your mind, and then it's all going to be gone. And that's why you need to have something that's yourself. That's you.
Facts. During Max Show, you got to remember to unlock that card. Yeah, because all the scams you guys be getting in America, right? People calling you up trying to get the credit card numbers.
For real.
Yeah, we know. We know. Judgment Day is coming. Absolutely.
Bro, I believe it. You know I believe it.
We're going to get into the next topic, though. I'm going to put Brian on this side because he's going to control it because you know, it's a stupid Batman topic. So
Let's go. All right, guys. I can't wait to talk about this. Batman Part 2 is on fire with their casting. I love it. The Batman Part 2 Sebastian Stan's real role will reportedly be revealed, but Bryon Tyree Henry will play Harvey Dent.
So-
Bryon Tyree Henry is going to be Two-Face? Whoa. You ready for all the people that being pissed off now? You want to see how America feels about this now? It's going to be hilarious.
100%. And this kind of stuff is what you will not get when Paramount starts making these movies. They're not going to do anything like this, right? Now, I know a lot of people don't like the race bend stuff, right? I'm at the point, and I told this to Bryon last night when we were coming up with the topics. I told Bryon last night, the way they hate on us now, I don't care anymore. I really don't care anymore. You're gonna hate when you get new black characters or race bend back characters. They're going to hate regardless. Sister Sage, even though she was a whack character in the show, at least towards the end, terrible. But people hated on her at the beginning, and she wasn't that bad, right? Oh, black character, blah blah, right? They hate us. They don't like, and not everybody, guys. We're not saying that, but you know who the usual suspects are: geeks and gamer type of clowns. They don't like us, and you're going to see a lot of them come out again because this is what we gotta talk about, guys. They haven't been able to talk about a lot in the news recently, but this is gonna get them.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a huge topic. You're gonna see it all over the place. But I think that I saw Lauren said that right now only Jeff Snyder's the only person saying this. That's a big one to say it. But let's just read through it and we'll talk about it. A new report claimed to be shed light on what's really going on in Batman Part 2, including Sebastian Stan's real role, what's going on with Two-Face and the Court of Owls, and more. All right. The Batman Part 2 remains shrouded in secrecy, but it seems everything we thought we knew about the movie is wrong. Jeff Snyder, who is a big scooper, we know this now. He's not always right, but he does get a lot of things correct. So we'll take it with a grain of salt, and we know what it is. Has just dropped a bombshell report in the Snyder claiming to reveal who was playing Matt Reeves' sequel. For stars, he said that Thunderbolt star Sebastian Stan is not Harvey Dent, Two-Face, at all. Instead, the MCU veteran will transform into a serial killer, Victor Zsasz, who in the comics leaves his victims' corpses in lifelike poses and canvases a tally mark into his flesh for each kill. I actually remember Victor Zsasz, so that makes sense. So
I don't
Harvey,
know that character.
you check it out. And a lot of serial killers are based off of him too.
Oh yeah,
A lot, yeah, very much so.
Okay.
Harvey will still appear in the Batman follow-up with the Eternals, and Atlanta star Bryon Tyree Henry supposedly taking the role of Gotham City's duplicitous. Damn, guys, I can't read. District Attorney. Remember, Star Wars legend Billy D. Williams previously played Harvey in 1989's Batman. Exactly what you guys were talking about in chat. The Court of Owls are also involved in the movie's plot, with Snyder explaining, one of my sources told me that the Batman Part 2 script features some weird and interesting takes. Another claim that Reeves used Zsasz as a villain fits in with everyone telling the story is effing crazy. As for Scarlett Johansson and Charles Dance, they aren't playing big names in the Batman universe, but more like a meld of different characters. So, you know, when I talked about the Batman of Mask of Phantasm, she's going to be combining two different characters from this. So that she could be Harvey Dent's wife in this movie, but she's really going to also be the character from that one too. So I think that's what we're going to see. Who those are revealed, but it is also was previously reported that they'll be playing Harvey's wife and father, respectively. That no longer appears to be the case, and we bet on a dance being tied to the Court of Owls. There's a lot more to unpack here. It seems that previous rumors about Batman Part 2 were largely incorrect. Now there's no way of guaranteeing that this update is right either, but Snyder has a solid track record and seems confident in his reporting here. Ultimately, it'll be down to Reeves to reveal more about what will be saved for when we sit down to watch the Batman Part 2 next October. But sets photos have also shed some light on what's coming. Cameras are expected to be rolling this month. All right.
I say, who's we? It's like when we sit down and watch Batman Part 2 next month. I'm like, who's we?
Send it to me. Spoiler kids, they're going to start recording next month in UK. So I'm going to read this. It says, in 2024, Stan was asked about the possibility of starring in Batman movie. I don't know if Batman's for me, but never say never. He said, I don't know. There's so many characters. I told you I always had a soft spot for the Riddler, but that's one's been done. So, just saying, what is all this saying? That we don't know a lot. And I will say that Jeff Snyder, who has put a lot of scoops out there, is telling us that this could be possible. What do you think about the Batman Part 2 having Bryon Tyree in it?
So listen, this is what I'll say. You're right. We don't know a lot, but we know one thing. It's going to be trash. All right? It is going to be 100% a piece of garbage. Will I see it? Yes, 100%. I will see it. I don't. So for me, again, I know, and I told Bryon this the other night too. I'm like, listen, I want original black characters, 100%. Right? Think of Miles Morales. Got to see him in live action. Definitely love that. I think Beyond the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, well, when it comes out, but Beyond the Spider-Verse and Into Spider-Verse, chef's kiss. Greatest. Yo, I love those movies, and I can't wait for the next one. So I do want it. But at the same time, I'm like, if you have a vision and this guy fits your vision for the Harvey Dent that you want, I'm okay with that. You get the best actor for the job, I'm okay with that. If you're doing it to hit that agenda, that's the problem. And I think a lot of the times they do it, but I also think a lot of the times they do it because they want the best actor for the job, right? They got Jeffrey Wright to play Gordon in the first one. Everybody lost their minds until they saw his performance,
They're
and
like,
then no one talked about it
good.
again. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So I get that. I get 100% that you don't want to see these characters race bent and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, yo, if it makes them upset, then go right ahead. They're gonna trash us anyways. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's give them something to trash, because they always make up shit to say about us, right? So let's give them something to at least be mad about.
What did I tell you about Transformers 1? I think Transformers 1 was one of the best movies that we've had. Transformers thing.
Hold on. You said some blasphemous crap, though. You said it's better than the original.
Dude, it is. Dude,
no, bro.
Bryon Tyree Henry was so good at Megatron.
He was good at Megatron.
And that, because of that, I want to see him in more villainous roles. I don't really care. You know what? I'm huge on, I don't like race bending, especially for heroes. I am very big on that. It's a villain. I really don't care. I'm not going to sit here and pound the pavement for. I need more black villains. No, I'm not going to hit that. I'm not. That's not.
I got you. Yeah, I feel you.
This is not where I want to die on that hill. You know, for heroes, I will 100%. But yeah, I don't know exactly what they have planned for this. I'm going to enjoy whatever they do for Bryon Tyree Henry. I think he's a great actor. I enjoy his voice. I think his voiceover. I think he can be villainous. I think he can be engaging, and that's what you need for this. So I'm okay with this. If he does Harvey Dent and he does it right, I'm good. If we find out that Sebastian Stan is actually the Riddler because he said that he wanted to be the Riddler, I'm fine with that too. You know, if ScarJo is, you know, whatever, I'm fine with that. So whatever we do, whatever they do, I want to see a good movie, as long as they're not changing, giving me leftovers, because you know I don't like when you race bending. You give me this, you know. I know Wonder Man was a good TV show. But I don't like that. Give me there's already characters there that already are good. So give me that. I don't want heroes to be taking that. But if you're a villain, I don't care, because you're going to change it up anyway. It's a villain. You know what I mean? black villains they make all the time. We got a
Yeah,
billion
yeah.
black villains. They make black people villains in the same in the
In
whole
any movie,
scope of the
yeah.
world. You know,
Yeah.
they see me a 6'5", 270 pound black dude. I'm a villain.
Mhm.
So it's just what it is.
Mhm.
So like that's not what the hill I'm dying on. The hill I want to be on right now is just, I want to see a positive movie, a good movie. That's all I care about.
And I'll say this, right? For those of you, because I wasn't one of them, but for those of you that like the Batman, then you should have faith in what they're trying to do for this one. You know what I mean? If you thought the first Batman was really good, which I didn't, but if you thought the first man was really good, because it's not, then you should have faith in this one. I'm just saying, I got no faith in it because I didn't like the first one. And I didn't like this. I'm not going to like this one.
Yeah.
Y'all
It is.
know.
That's exactly the problem. You should. I don't. I'm not a huge a fan of the first one because I hate the way they did the Riddler in the entire first
Yeah.
one, and then they had the three endings and all this. I didn't like the way they did it, so they have to do something different. So they'll have to give us a different type of character. Something I want to see what Sebastian Stan does. We'll be okay with it. I will be okay with Brian Tyree Henry being something different and being Harvey Dent and just getting a different feel for it. But we won't know until October. Look. October 2027. We're talking about this. This is, 15, 16 months away. So
Yeah.
let
And
them cook.
yeah, 100%. And again, at the end of the day, right? It's all about what story you put behind these characters, right? Because a lot of the race bending that we've seen, that we've talked about, people will trash it at the beginning. They trashed the Wonder Man thing and look, Wonder Man was one of the best Marvel TV shows, right? Everybody started being like, oh my gosh, Wonder Man is so good. But if you go back to before Wonder Man came out, oh, the race bending, they're taking away our characters, they're doing it again, and blah, 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 blah. So I think that's where it gets iffy for them, right? You put a bad story behind the race bend character, and that's when people lose their minds. But if you do something good, like really good, a lot of people will say, "Oh, the race bending was trash, but the movie's still good." You know what I mean? So they'll have their.
I
They
think
won't,
the
they won't
key
hit
is
it as hard.
the key is always going to be that you give black characters the spotlight. So we have the whole everyone that's boycotting DC Comics and pull your pull list and all that idea, all those things. My problem with DC Comics is that you don't do a continuation, a real story with Jon Stewart, who is probably the biggest DC
100%.
black character. And I know there's too many Green Lanterns, whatever. Jon Stewart is that guy. He was my Green Lantern. I know I'm cool with Hal Jordan. I'm cool with else. He's become Spectre. I'm fine with it. But I love Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart should have a continuing series or storyline in DC always. That should be what's going on. That's the stuff that I will be fighting for. So I just want us to give good content for that all the time. So I think Black Lightning should have a good content with that. But let's not talk about Nubia needs to be out there. Why are we not talking about it? She's been around for the 60s. So those are the characters that I want to push forward. Not that I hate everything else. I don't want you to race bend someone and give me a character that's a B-list character or C-list character and then, change it back up later, right? When we have characters that are here that need to be talked about, that need to be shown respect to, and they've been around for a long ass time.
And I always talk about balance, right? If we had balance, where we were getting Black Lightning, where we were getting Jon Stewart, where we were getting
It's a Nubia.
Steel,
Nubia,
right?
Nubia.
Steel.
Oh my God,
Like,
Icon. Oh,
right.
You did Icon, bro.
Exactly. And then when you do a race bending, it's not as bad, right? Because you still get the original characters, right? The fact of the problem is that they're race bending, but they're not giving us the original characters. That's a problem. Why is Jon Stewart a series and not a movie? Right?
But literally the greatest DC black character. For me, it's hands down. It's not even close.
100%. You gave us a great Mr. Terrific, right, in the Superman movie. Why doesn't he get a movie?
He has
You
a
know
lot
what
of
I
comic
mean?
books. You can do the Terrifics. He could be the leader of the Terrifics. You could do a lot of stuff with Mr. Terrific. So I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's the thing for me. It's like I always think you give a balance, then there's not all this complaining and garbage going on. You know what I mean? But if you're not giving us a balance and you're only giving it one way, then you're gonna have the people like, everybody who's like, oh, I can't stand the race bending and they're taking away our characters. Like, you're gonna get that. Give us a balance. That's all we ask for.
I'm okay with it. All right, let's look at everyone's comments because I'm sure people have some comments about all this stuff. What we got? I don't even know where we started.
Absolutely. It's okay. You run in the comments because you're on that side and you know how to do it and you got control. So I'm gonna sit back and let you take over this.
Look at this man. All right, I see. I'm seeing now that the youngsters can't even sign their names, dude. They don't even know cursive. Youngsters don't even know cursive.
The fact that they don't even teach cursive in school anymore is crazy. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you know what I mean? But
So only Jeff said it. I don't trust it. And you should take it with a grain of salt. I think that's very true. Just because we saying this doesn't mean this is definitive. But I think this is story still something that you want to talk about because if it is true, this could be kind of cool. I like it.
Agreed.
If everyone invites AI willingly, don't we deserve what we get? Yeah, I kind of agree. That's kind of where I stand. I think you if you use it for certain things, but if you let it take over your life, just like anything else, kind of get what you deserve, man.
Absolutely. 100%.
You ever seen the machines taking over? You ever seen enough movies about that? About what's going to happen in the future? It becomes sentient, and we sit there. Well, we only can show you so many times. So back in the 80s, Two-Face was going to be black. 100%. We just said, Billy D. Williams, Colt.
Absolutely. 45. But back then, or anything like that, you know what I mean?
Because there was no black kids.
Listen, that too, right? And that's the thing. That's why I wanted to, and we never talked about it, right? But the He-Man, right? With Man-at-Arms being black, and then I can't remember his name, the one with the one eye. Oh my God, I can't remember his name. Anyways, he was black. People hated that, right? But you go back and look at the original He-Man toys, there's no black He-Man toys. So what are we doing here? Like, why would you have a problem with that, a background character being black? I just don't get it.
Hey,
but
y'all gotta go see the movie to hate something. If you want to talk about it, go see the movie first.
Facts, 100%.
Ace beat me to it. Yeah, I know. I think Bucky playing Harvey, I could see you still play Harvey, but I also could see it not being that way, especially because you don't want it to be pretty straightforward. Sebastian Stan. I don't want to be dead before Judgment Day happens. I want to be dead before Judgment Day happens. Hey, the way we going,
think we
man.
all do. I think we all do. I think we all do. Because it could be coming sooner than we think.
It looks sooner every time on the ground.
Facts.
Great Minds. The only reason it didn't happen is because they changed directors. They didn't pay it off in the comic books, and they did a payoff in the comic book. Not Batman 89. I actually just grabbed the Batman 89. I just redid it just to get that one. So I'm not sure. I like the actor for this part. I don't mind the race bending. I just don't like the actor for the character. That's interesting, Danny. So Penguin is back. And when we hear Nzo hating them on that, about the Penguin. Sebastian Stan should play recast as Luke Skywalker. Sebastian Stan's cool enough for that. But you know what? Star Wars just needs to sit down. Let's take a seat.
100%.
I don't need anything from Star Wars for a little bit right now.
100%. Facts.
So facts, Fernando. Nobody can replace Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill is Luke Skywalker. No, we're not going there. Now we're going to talk about no one can. You can't replace the Black Panther. You can't replace. No, we can do that. You can. We can recast. It's a character. BTH, Brian Tyree Henry was surprisingly excellent as Megatron, so I'm interested 100%. He was great as a villain. He was good. He made a good story, too. He made you care about the character. So I was hoping that she was going to be the Phantasm. I think she would be great in that role. I think she's going to be a mix of both. I think they're going to take two characters and kind of make them the same.
I like it.
Deadline, Variety, and Hollywood Reporter hasn't posted this, and they work directly with the studios. Yeah, I mean, but also, what is a scooper? What is a scooper? Literally, what does Jeff Snyder get paid to do to scoop these things out? So if he's putting out there, I mean, he's putting his name on the line for him being a scooper. So I'm not going to hate on it either.
Absolutely.
So I was hoping Sebastian was going to be Hush. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Sorry, Collector. I don't believe an individual should own a role forever. Luke Skywalker shouldn't die with Mark Hamill. You know I don't agree. You know I don't think that he should die with any character.
I don't, but I mean, what are you gonna make him reboot it and make him Luke Skywalker? Okay, I guess.
You can do a reboot. You could do in between quote. You could say, "I'm going to do this. This has happened." Instead of that BS that they said from the sequels, you know, to show him learning from his lessons and change things up. So I don't know. Well, we could do that. Mm-hmm. I saw something yesterday. Did they started filming? It was like a day. It's like day one. They just started filming. I believe it.
Now, one thing I will say. They tried to replace Harrison Ford as Han Solo, and that didn't work out too well. So, Collector might have a point. Collector might have a point.
Made more money than Mandalorian Grogu.
100%.
Anzo watching Batman, he's going to have to watch it. Can't hate on something not know what he's talking about. He's going to hate on it, so we got to watch it.
Yeah, you're right.
The Batman 2 is going to be fire.
No, it's not.
Fire. People said trash about Master of the Universe because Jared Leto, but he was master at playing Skeletor. He was great. He might have been the best part of the movie.
Facts. Facts.
So you lost your mind, Anzo. The Batman 2 is going to be amazing.
It's okay. When it's trash, I'm going to come back here and tell you guys, all right? I'm going to let you know. That movie is garbage.
I'll definitely be there. Batman Part 2 is going to be amazing. He's going to be there too. You know, I don't know what he's talking about. He's going to be there too.
Yeah, I'll be there. But I can tell you, it's not going to... Listen, I don't go into any movies to hate watch, but the Batman 2 is going to be a hate-watched movie 100%. From start to finish, I am going in there hoping that this movie absolutely sucks. Yeah,
it's going to be great. It's still going to say it sucked. It's going to be great. He's still like, it was terrible. My number one movie for next year is Batman Part 2. I have a lot. No, it's Spider-Man.
It's Spider.
Beyond the Spider-Verse. It's beyond. By far.
Yeah. Absolutely. And when you look at what they're doing for it, because they're putting out little teasers and stuff like that, pictures. Ooh, it looks like they're bringing the animation to another level as well. Listen, it's been like what, 8 years?
Yep.
Something like that since the last one. You better put something good together. You make me wait this long and it's garbage. Oh, you're gonna hear a rant from me.
I think it's been 3 years so far, but yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
3 years? It's only 3 years? Yeah.
All right, y'all let Transformers 1 flop. I didn't. I did as much as I could. I went to see it 4 times. I bought 2 steel books. I tried to do whatever I can to get Transformers 1 was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was, bro. You didn't watch it. It was great.
It was all right.
So wasn't he making trying to last Transformers movie? 100%. It was so good. They did the Riddler in the first one. That wasn't the Riddler.
Yeah. No. No. I don't know what that was. The Riddler. Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but it was the Riddler. I don't think we can hold him accountable for a movie underperforming. There are only 2 guys.
Facts.
I still did my best.
But I tell you this. If I can do something to make sure that the Batman 2 underperforms, you better believe I will.
The hate is strong in you, Anzo. It's a Two-Face for number 2. Yeah, he's saying number 2 for real. So that wasn't the Riddler, that was Pickle Rick.
Facts.
Anzo probably smoked the first one when he went to sleep and only saw the flood scene and said, "That's trash."
Hey, listen, I actually seen it like 3 times, and yeah, it put me to sleep a couple times. To be honest with you,
It wasn't bad. It was just long, and and then the 3 endings pissed me off. Like I thought it was over. I got up and I was like, oh no. And I got up again and I got, and then the end credit was no reason to even do it. I was like, okay.
you guys know why I don't like them, right? It's the same reason, and it will always be the same reason. I don't want to see no superhero movie that's in like a real world type of setting and more grounded. I don't want to see it, and that's the
If
Batman,
anyone's
that's the
gonna be
Penguin,
grounded, it's
that's
the
the Nolan.
Batman.
Yeah, well,
It's
I don't want to see it.
he's the one
Right?
person who should be
Listen,
grounded. He's a dude.
listen. Daredevil is grounded, right? Daredevil's grounded, but you still have the fantastical superpower kind of stuff in a grounded situation. That's okay. Batman is completely grounded. It's garbage. Caca.
Batman's always look. There's so much of Batman that can just be grounded. The Joker doesn't have superpowers.
That don't matter, but he's the
Because
Joker, right? You
but
gotta,
Batman doesn't have superpowers. So, like, if you're having those, they don't need to have superpowers. There's nothing about him that has superpowers at all.
yeah, but because it's grounded, you're not gonna get people with superpowers. You already see what they want to do with Clayface in that third one or whatever. Like, it's just a regular dude. Like, nah, f that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I agree with that. Don't let this Static Shock conversation start again. They're so much better. Bryon, Tyree, Black Lightning is so much better and more interesting. Okay, I never got the love for S. Steel, Icon, John Stewart, even Vixen are better choices. Static Shock is fine. Static Shock is really, really good. So I don't know why you hating on Static Shock. Why we got to put down our characters?
You know why me and Danny probably don't have this? Because we older, right? We were out there hunting chicks while you guys were watching Static Shock. You know what I mean? Like,
You
we
had
were out there.
that
Yeah.
9 years on me does that. When you
Yeah,
were
you
doing
know what I
18
mean?
at
Yeah,
9
yeah.
years old, I was sitting there reading the comic book. This is
Yeah,
what I was
100%. Yeah, exactly. So I'm right there with you, Danny.
Tobias Well is so underrated as a villain. They could choose him as Harvey Dent. They could imagine him as Two-Face, but he would kill it. He's already going to be in Brand New Day.
Yeah.
He's already in Brand New Day.
And he's going to kill it in that too as well. Trust
He
me.
is. I think so. Back then, they had white people doing blackface, red face, and yellow face. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be Tombstone in the new Spider-Man movie, Danny. Yep, 100%.
Yep.
That's what we said. One Wonder Man was not the best MCU show.
What they say it is.
Yeah, I don't
Was
see
it?
it.
No.
It's not the number one.
No,
I mean,
no, it's not.
Loki's better than it. I think WandaVision was better than it, but it was good because I was ready to trash it. I was ready. I was Nzo ready. Like, yo, just I was ready. Like, if I had one bad episode, I was gonna be like, this is trash. I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready to just go. But no, it was good. So I can't. I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man has so many villains in this movie. Yeah. The question is it written well? Because if it's written well, it's going to be great. If it's
I don't
not
know if
written
you
well,
guys-
it's going to be a problem.
I don't know if you guys heard the leak though, because they leaked the ending of the movie. Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to know, but
We got a
did you
lot
hear
of
what-
things to talk about the leak and Brand New Day, but it's a trailer.
No, it's a trailer. I'm talking about like people seen the screener and they leaked the details of the end of the movie, and yeah,
They're probably changing it up.
they're gonna have to because they said that the end of the movie. They said so, and I was watching it just last night. Surprisingly, like when I couldn't sleep, right? It popped on like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, let me watch this video. They say in the movie has some of the best action fight scenes out of all the Spider-Man movies. They said the fight scenes are phenomenal, but they said the people got the biggest reaction at the end because something happens, which they'll probably. No, I don't think they're gonna change it because I think they said it kind of connects to what they're
What's
trying
going
to
on.
do with Spider-Man going forward. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll
Could
tell
y'all
you backstage.
imagine?
I don't want to say
I want to know all about it, but I want to hear this now. Could y'all imagine Disney Plus series titled Mace, a 12
Oh,
episode,
my
and
God.
it shows him starting off, it ends with Jim falling out of the window and lands on his feet. Wow.
Danny,
With him,
Danny.
what else feel you?
you need to get off Mace's nutsack, bro. All right, you need to do it. Like Danny sees a video and his mace is the strongest. I proved that. I proved it too. I agree with you on that one. But Danny, Luke Skywalker is better than Mace.
Wow. Wow. Obi-Wan Kenobi is better than Mace.
I give you that too.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is the greatest Jedi of all time.
I give you that 100%. 100%. I agree. May's like third or fourth on the list of Jedis. You know what I mean? Like Danny has him up like he's like the top of the top. And it's only because it was Samuel Jackson that played him. If it was anybody else, Danny, you wouldn't be capping for him so hard. You know that.
100%. I love saying it. Looked at the charts. Disclosure Day number 1, Obsession number 2, Scary Movie 3, Backrooms 4, Masters of the Universe 5. Yeah, but I think that's just one day. I want to see what we get for the full weekend.
And I'm gonna say this: Obsession is garbage.
I only fell asleep on it once.
It is garbage. Oh my God. I'm like, first off, I think someone said it in your chat, like the main character is going to annoy you. The main character doesn't just annoy you. He ruins the whole damn movie, bro. I just like, I don't get the cap for this movie. It was garbage.
Said Toy Story 5 is about to clear them all. Toy Story
100%.
5 might make $1 billion.
Yes.
And I told you, this is why I was telling Fernando, I said, like, the problem with Supergirl is it being that close to Toy Story 5. That's the issue, man. It's really going to be an issue. I still think Supergirl does fine, but, bro, Toy Story 5 is going to make $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, I'm going to say it's going to make $999 million. So I can say not $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
One of the Batman's kids come back from the dead. That's not grounded.
Batman doesn't have no kids in these movies. I don't know.
Oh, she's talking about in the comic books. In the comic books.
Oh, in the comic. Yeah, no,
comic book is not grounded. But he's the one character that can be grounded. But that's not saying that all the things that happen to Batman is grounded. I mean, he's.
Oh yeah. No, I'm talking about the movies, Mumbear. Like the Batman, the Nolan movies. Those are grounded in reality type of movies.
It can be grounded. The Nolan one, Dark Knight, can be grounded. Oh my God, it isn't. But I just don't think you have to always be grounded. But it could be a movie that's grounded. It's Batman. He's a dude.
Yes.
He's just a regular guy walking around, so it can be grounded.
It could be, but it's trash when it is. All right.
Oh my God.
Nolan and Matt Reeves should never touch a Batman movie or a superhero movie ever again because they don't understand them. They just want to ground them in reality and all kind of crap.
I wish I could be like, you were wrong.
Yeah, not on this one. Maybe on your channel. Not on this one.
As soon as House of Dragons season 4 comes out, the final season is supposed to come out 2028. I am done with HBO Max. It might not be called HBO Max much longer. We'll see.
Facts.
I think Mama Bear and I were the only ones who had faith in Wonder Man before it came out. 100% Ace. I will always give you guys your flowers for that because I was like, F this show. F everything about this. F Wonder Man. And I was like, watching. I was like, oh, that's not bad. Oh.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was probably going to be trash too. 100%. I said Wonder Man's probably going to be trash. Yeah, I wanted it to be good, but I thought it was going to be trash.
So I heard about the supposed Indian Spider-Man. I'm on the fence about it. I want to see it, and then I'll decide if it's trash or not.
I agree. It has to be done right, Ace. It has to be done right.
Most likely, Ace, I was championing it long before, and you were right. I can't. How can I say when someone's right? I just gotta say, hey, take my hat off to you and say, hey, you are 100% right. So
no, I think
Supergirl might do
will
Mando.
I think it'll do better because it'll have a better opening weekend.
But it behind Toy Story and in front of Minions, it might not.
I know. Yeah, I know. But I think it will because of it's gonna have a huge opening weekend, I believe, and then it'll fall off when those other movies come out.
I think it'll just stay in the background. I don't know if it ever wins the weekend. I think it's to stay in the background maybe the entire time, but I think it makes 450 million, maybe 500 million. I think it makes a good number.
If it's lucky, it'll be around the same numbers as Superman did. You know,
if it does 650 million, that's a huge win. If it does 650, that's a huge win. Going against all these juggernauts.
Yeah.
Man, Moana 2 the live action Moana. I'm sorry. dude, their juggernauts coming in July, and if it does that,
Agreed.
the Odyssey, man.
Agreed.
No, 100% Yoda's the greatest Jedi. He lived 900 years. Yeah, he's not the greatest.
No, he's not the greatest.
So I agree 100%. I hate grounded superhero movies or superhero anything. It's fantastical for a reason.
Thank you,
Batman
Ace.
is
My
a
man.
dude. He's not a superhero.
My man.
I'm saying here, Batman's not a superhero. He's a regular dude. He's a hero with money. He is not a superhero. He's just a regular hero. That's why.
It's okay, Ace. Me and you, we there, brother. I feel you 100%. Yes, what's wrong with my takes, Lawrence?
Mama Bear says, I'm saying Batman doesn't work grounded. Half of his rogue gallery will be excluded. But for a movie,
Mama Bear.
Can you tell me that you have to have him, he can't be grounded for a Joker movie and just have him just blow it up and fucking shit up?
I mean, he could, but it doesn't work. Like one more
Two-Face still worked. I mean, the dude had half a face. Like, it still happened, right?
I know
like,
there
are characters you can.
I know you guys want to cap for the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight is fucking phenomenal.
Oh
my god!
Cap for the Dark Knight.
Oh my god!
I know you want cap for the Dark Knight. That's why I use Joker. You're right. It can work in that kind of setting, but it's still trash, bro. And then nobody want to see that crap.
But there's things you can't have because I think you need to have, certain characters should be fantastical. Sure. But tell me that you can't have a grounded Batman for a dude who's just a dude with his greatest villain being the Joker?
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Oh my god.
Because then you get the Batman, you get the Dark Knight Rises, right? You get that, right? Because you think, oh yeah, it's grounded, and you try to ground Bane.
Look, I cannot tell you anything about the Dark Knight Rises. I'm not going to try to defend Dark Knight Rises. I only care about the Dark Knight. That's all I'm saying.
Ra's al Ghul, right? Yeah, Ra's al Ghul in the first one, and then what you do with this crap, bro?
I don't like Batman Begins either. I don't like Batman Begins either.
First time we get Ra's al Ghul on screen, and we get just a regular fucking assassin. Nah, bro.
I don't like Batman Begins either, but I said the Dark Knight is phenomenal. I don't care. Confirmed.
Okay, so you don't like. Hold on. Before you read this, hold on. You don't like Batman Begins. You don't like Dark Knight Rises.
I think it's okay.
You cap for these movies.
No, I tell you what, the Dark Knight is the best superhero movie that DC has ever done. Like, that's what I'm saying. The Dark Knight is that one. Now, if Batman Begins, I'm not a huge thing. That's why I don't say like that he's the best Batman. Christian Bale is a great actor. He's the best Batman. I just think the Dark Knight is a phenomenal movie. It's a great movie. It can be grounded because it was great.
George Clooney's a better Batman than Christian Bale.
Next text. Let's just move on. Confirmed director Travis Snyder has always mapped out sequels to the 2026 live-action Masters of the Universe film, potentially setting up a trilogy. Yes, I saw that.
Absolutely.
And now that we see Taylor Swift has a song in the Toy Story movie, and all the Taylor girls are going out for it. Toy Story is going to make $1 billion. Like, look at Toy Story 4. It wasn't even a good movie. It made $1 billion.
And it made $1 billion. Yeah.
So it's not seeing 500.
I know you see, Mama Bear is how I feel about the Batman is exactly how she feels about the Supergirl. She doesn't want it to succeed, just like I don't want the Batman to succeed. So we're on the same page there. I got you.
Oh man, I don't know how with Mando and Masters flopping with these Gen Z kids spoken. You might be right, Lawrence. Honestly, these kids are different. These kids are different.
And so Mando, I think Mando, was a TV show. They brought it to movie. I think they tried something. It didn't work. Master of the Universe was created for us, but you were hoping that, younger generation would have been more interested in going to see Masters of the Universe, and they just didn't.
If they wouldn't have got they'd rather go see Obsession that made for $750 million that they made, and then that's my movie. But it was very Gen Z. It was very Gen Z. It was a little Gen Alpha, honestly.
Listen, if you guys haven't seen Obsession, you might want to click off here. I'm just going to say one thing, right? One thing about the movie. There's one part where the girl is sleeping. She's sleeping. And he's having a conversation with it, and it's talking to her, and it's asking him to do something, and then he leaves the house and acts like it was nothing. No, no, whatever. And like, okay, like, bro, it was so dumb. This is why YouTubers shouldn't be making movies, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, listen,
Hey,
you make
y'all
your
want to make a
money,
movie
you
with
good
me?
for
Come
it.
and get me. Call me, spoilerkingsreviews.com at gmail.com. Call me. I'll do it. I'll do it with you. I'm seeing Toy Story 5 on June 23rd. That's also I am too. Batman is primarily a detective and vigilante. Yes, so he can be grounded.
You guys are making all kinds of
Bruce Wayne
excuses for
isn't a
this
regular
bull crap.
dude. He knows dozens of the martial arts and a polyglot and is one of the greatest minds in the DC universe.
Preach, Mama Bear.
So regular
Preach,
people
Mama
can't
Bear.
do those things.
Preach,
This,
Mama Bear.
how about this? I want to end this conversation just with this. I want to say this and piss people off, and I don't care anymore. I don't care. You know what? T'Challa will kick Batman's ass.
Oh, 100%.
Kick his ass. Batman ain't got no power.
Yeah,
He ain't
yeah,
smarter than him.
yeah.
If T'Challa woke up one day and had Batman money, he would kill himself. That's how much
Yeah.
money he has. Like,
Yeah.
F that. I'm telling you, forget Batman. Now, that's my favorite DC character, too.
No, I agree with you. 100%. I think so, too.
So, how do you get Ra's al Ghul and no Lazarus Pit?
Facts.
Bro, I'm not
see,
going
Mama
to
Bear's
defend
on
Batman.
point.
I'm not going to defend Batman Begins because I don't like the movie. I don't like Batman Begins. I don't like it at all. Brandman loves it. I hate that one. So I thought it was the most boring ass movie.
You on point today, Mama Bear. I will never say another bad
this-
thing about the Snyderverse ever again. I promise
He's
you on
lying.
that one.
He's lying to you right now.
Well, at least as long as you're in the
long
chat,
as-
I won't.
this is-
You know what I mean? If I
As
know
long
you
as
ain't
this
there,
one
then
right
I
here,
can-
this is it.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight is my favorite Batman movie in the whole Batman gallery because it's the best
Of course
one.
it is.
It is the best one. So don't listen. Toy Story 5 is out for me to watch. Still debating if I should watch it or not.
Wait, hold on. You think Batman The Dark Knight is better than Batman Forever?
Batman Forever?
Not Batman Forever. Sorry,
Fuck
Batman
that.
Returns.
Yes,
No, Batman
Forever
Returns.
is
Batman
the
Returns.
fucking
My bad.
worst.
No, Batman Returns. My bad. My bad. Batman Returns.
Yes,
Batman
I think
Returns.
that. Matter of fact, I think the original Batman is better than Batman Returns.
Okay,
I think Batman 89.
So then if you think 89 is better than Returns, you think The Dark Knight is better than 89?
It's real close. It's real close. I have no problem put Dark Knight above it, but 89 is the only other one that I really like. I grew up loving it, so it's right there for me. That's 118 for me. Like I really like those.
Those two movies still hold up if you watch them today, though.
I 100% agree. It's because the villains were so villainous and they were so good, and being crazy was you could play crazy the right way, and that's the right way to do it in the technical system. Phenomenal. No, he was acting like it. It was out of sight, out of mind. He knew what he did was wrong. Every time they had sex, that was the R word.
Who? Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the movie.
Obsession.
Yes, I know he knew what he was doing. I get that part, but the thing she did in that movie, no black man is sticking around for that. All right, listen, he comes home. I'm not gonna spoil.
Don't tell him. Nope.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I know people didn't see it, so I'm not gonna say it.
So Bear was an incel. Yeah. What did Anzo say about? What did Anzo just say about George Clooney is better Batman than Christian Bale? Yeah, he has real good weed this week today. It's really good today. So I know you're lying. 100% he's lying.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Mama Bear. Absolutely not. I'm not lying.
Don't
If you're
believe
not there-
anything he says.
If you're not there, all bets are off if it comes up, right? But if you're there, I will not. Because you're on point tonight.
Ace says, no black man would make that wish.
Facts. 100% you are correct on that one. And then if we did make the wish and started acting like she did, we'd be gone. Right? Gone. You would have left for work and never came back.
I'll leave all my stuff here. You can have it all. I'm starting off a new life somewhere else.
100%.
So Anzo tripping Batman Forever. Yeah, he's
No, I meant return. I meant returns.
No, it's the weed, guys, and that's why we're talking about right now. It's the weed.
But crap, Batman Forever is better than Dark Knight Rises as well. I'm gonna say it.
Nah, no, it's not. Yes, 100%. Dark Knight is way better than 1989. I don't really even like the 89 Batman that much. Yeah, that's on limb. I'm not going to go out there with you, man. I'm not going to be out there with you on that one. So we would have got with Sarah. You know what? Black men, especially you talk about all these movies, we always find the real good one. We always know. Like I was talking about Scooby Doo the other day. All black men are like, oh, y'all talking about Daffy? Look at Velma.
Yeah, facts, 100%. Yeah.
You're looking at the wrong things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at future stuff.
Absolutely, 100%.
All right, so we got to your comments, guys. We're gonna move on to the next topic. I think. Am I doing it or are you doing it?
You're doing it.
All right. Which one?
Spider-Man. Yeah, I know, my bad. We started the show, we didn't talk about which order we were going to do it in and stuff like that. So, my bad.
This is great because Spider-Man Brand New Day, leaked trailer breakdown, everything we learned from the amazing sneak peek, even though some of you guys know about the amazing ending. Following several days of leaks, we're taking a closer look at the new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailers and everything they reveal about the wall crawler's highly anticipated next MCU adventure. In recent days, multiple leaked trailers from Spider-Man Brand New Day have shown up online, giving us the most exciting look we've had at the next chapter in Peter Parker's MCU journey. After the reality-altering events No Way Home, the wall crawler's world is changing once again, and the footage suggests it's getting darker, weirder, and more ambitious than ever. More brutal rematches with familiar villains to shocking new abilities and major Avengers crossovers. The trailer sets up a story that mixes personal horror and on a large scale superhero action. Spider-Man is no longer tackling Avengers level threats. He is, however, battling what's happening inside of him while getting caught in the crossfire of mutant politics, mind control, and shadowy organizations. You can check out the full Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer breakdown by hitting next on the view, whatever. So they have 6. Spider-Man versus Scorpion. In Spider-Man Homecoming, mid-credit scene has the vengeful Gargan, who was injured by Spidey earlier in the movie, vowed to take out the web slinger. Nearly a decade later, we're finally going to see the fight between Mac's suit up as a Scorpion. However, the opening and leaked trailer shows Spider-Man making short work of the villain. In fact, the black-eyed Peter Parker makes short work of the Scorpion, suggesting that their rematch will be relatively brief and he won't pose much of a threat for the hero. This feels like a waste of a villain who could quite easily carry the movie, but it's setting up something bigger down the line. After all, the humiliating defeat may lead to Mac to embrace a certain symbiote. I don't know how you think about that. That's interesting in itself.
Yeah. So, what symbiote? You're not Venom because.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or Carnage, or
Maybe
becoming
Carnage.
one of those like that.
Yeah.
That could be really interesting. So, I said the organic webbing and the monster inside. What do you think about that? So, before I even start reading, what do you think about the organic webbing?
You know what? I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem. I don't. The only thing that I had a problem with it when the Tobey Maguire, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was like, oh, there's times in the comics where Spider-Man doesn't have his weapon and he has to use his agility and his brains to fight the villains and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I say you're gonna miss out that kind of an opportunity, but you kind of got that in the first couple of these movies, right? So if they're
also you lose some of the webbing as you change in your body.
Yes, absolutely. So I have no problem with them doing the organic webbing. I don't mind that.
Okay. The trailer confirms that Peter Parker now has organic webbing, and that's it's considerably more powerful than what he's used to. The web slinger is clearly struggling to maintain control as he swings throughout the city, which is an interesting approach to his evolution. Visiting Bruce Banner, who is now a lecturer at Empire State University, Peter seeks to remove a certain aspect of his powers. Clearly, he is concerned about what's happening to him as he becomes more spider than man. Ooh, man spider. That's going to be interesting.
100%. And I hope when he gets his organic webbing, he makes some sort of reference to Tobey Maguire, right? Because remember when they were talking about it
Yeah.
yeah. So I hope they make some sort of reference to it.
Right. If Marvel Studios is following the comics, we could see a 6-armed Spider-Man or a monstrous man spider. That's what I was thinking about. Then again, it's possible that Spider-Man Brand New Days, Big Bag, is going to make Peter see what they want him to see. We had Jean Grey's powers. While rumors continue at this point that Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey. That's yet to be 100% official, whatever the case may be. It's clear the character is immensely powerful, and we will see a wave of psychic energy freeze people across New York. She also jumps from mind to mind, taking control of them, including the Hulks. We'll see that and get to that in a moment. What's really intriguing to us, though, is the Department of Damage Control claimed that Spider-Man's spider sense, making him immune to Jean's power.
That's interesting.
I don't think they at least better explains Jean's presence in the movie. Still unsurely. Won't be long till Spidey realizes that they're using him in their quest to capture and imprison mutants. He's literally imprisoning mutants.
Interesting.
All right.
Huh.
We got Spider-Man versus the Hulk. And what feels like a dream come true from the comic book fair, Spider-Man battles and rampaging Hulk in a leaked trailer. Under the influence of the movie's mind control antagonist, Smart Hulk goes savage and then hits Spidey with a devastating thunderclap. In the closing moments of the preview, Hulk and Spider-Man are shown flying across a skyscraper to the street below. Something tells us that this battle will not be short of epic, and likely leads to a major status quo shift for the Jade Giant, and he probably becomes Savage Hulk for a while. It seems. Also seems that Bruce Banner is using the device he created to keep his other half in check. That suggests that his Smart Hulk experiment has failed, meaning we will soon be back to seeing a classic version of the character on the loose in the MCU.
Yeah, they should have never used Smart Hulk right away. They kind of ruined it with that. I think they, but I don't like Smart Hulk anyway. So give it. But here's the thing.
I want to see Amadeus Cho.
Yeah, me too, 100%. But you're gonna give us a Savage Hulk. He better be a Savage Hulk, right? I don't want to see him getting beat up by Punisher and Spider-Man. I don't want to see that.
I agree. There have been rumors about Frank Castle setting out on the project to protect Sadie Sinker's character, but those might be incorrect. Instead, Spider-Man takes MJ to the Punisher in an effort to protect the woman who no longer remembers him. MJ later implores Frank to help Spidey, meaning he could see the Punisher finding the Hulk too. If that does happen, then it needs to play out in a very specific way, with the Vigilante stealing some War Machine armor from the DODC. Remember that they seized it from Tony Stark's assets. Talking of unexpected roles, we also might get a voiceover on Aunt May, which seems to imply that we're going to get a flashback. Based on what we hear, she may revisit the moment she found out Peter was Spider-Man. Was it a superhero secret? Oh, yeah, but find that was secret. All right, and the number one is the Hand, right? In the trailer leak over the weekend, Spider-Man battles the Hand inside of what may be a DODC's prison, which makes sense because how do we not at least see Daredevil? I don't know. As a result, the shot from the teaser of him fighting the high above the New York is confirmed as a placeholder, as we see the same fight playing out behind bars. Later, the clan of ninja assassins is shown for using electrically charged weapons to fight Spider-Man, to even the playing field, presumably, though he uses his new organic webbing to make short work of the group with a web tornado. As now, we still don't know what the Hand is doing here. Presumably, they want to kill or break someone out of prison with Elektra, Daredevil among the characters fans most want to see. Still, as assassins for hire, they could be targeting pretty much anyone. Cool. That's a lot. That's a lot of villains, a lot of stuff going on. Spider-Man. What do you expect to see from this movie?
Exactly what they say that it should be. I want to see great fight scenes, right? I want to see Hulk be Hulk, right? I think MCU has really nerfed the Hulk and his powers. So if you're gonna do Savage Hulk, you're gonna do it right because this is supposed to lead up to like World War Hulk and stuff like that, which I
You've been
can see
talking about
them
that. Been in
getting
the rumor
to.
for such a long time.
Absolutely. So if you're gonna do Hulk and you're gonna bring him Savage, I want that done correctly. Um, yeah, and I think, dude, I don't think we're gonna get the Man Spider yet. I don't think we're gonna get that in this movie, but I think it's going to lead to that.
I think he's going to look inside himself and see a man spider that's going to talk to him. Or even if he goes through this multiverse, he kind of enters the multiverse, that he sees man spider, and that kind of pushes through with him. I don't know if he actually becomes man spider or that it's what lives inside of him.
I got you. I got you. I think you could be right, but we see in the trailer, right? They show him like in kind of a cocoon, and he's hanging. So we know that he's going to be morphing into something. Just how far they do the morphing in this series will be interesting. But to be honest with you, and when I tell you what happens at the end, it would kind of make sense for him to actually
Become man
transform
spider.
completely man spider. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's look at you guys' comments so we can go on to the next topic. So I thought Jack Nicholson's Joker was too weird for me. Ugh.
What?
I've always pictured the Joker as more unhinged.
He was unhinged.
Hell, dude, I'm never going to talk about Jack's Joker. Heath Ledger is amazing. I think for me, he's better. But it's not by much. Like that's like me saying like, who do I love more? I don't know, Michael Jordan or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, do I do it? Michael Jordan's better. It's not by much. The whole Michael Jordan and LeBron thing. Michael Jordan's better, but that's like, but who has the better career? It's LeBron.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's one or the other. It's 1-1-8. Like I don't like that idea all the time that we have to push another person down.
And I'm on the opposite. I could put Jack Nicholson ahead, but again, not by much, because Heath Ledger's Joker was fire. I'll give you that. Movie's trash. Heath Ledger's Joker was fire. All right? All right, I'm just letting you know. I gotta put that out there because people are like, oh, you liked it. No, I liked Heath Ledger's Joker.
You don't like The Dark Knight. That's what's he hates everything around it. Dark Knight is good. Batman Returns was my favorite Catwoman. I will hear no Tim Burton hate.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Never will not hate on him. It's a shame that he didn't do the rest of them, right? Because they ended up going too campy, and that's what ruined the series. Is they went too campy. Tim Burton had this little, style. It was a little bit, but not too much. He didn't go too far with the campiness, but they just ramped it up another level.
I like Tim Burton's weirdness. I really did.
Yeah, me
and
too.
Still dark.
Yeah, same here.
I watched a really good video about how Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man out of the three and why it was very interesting. I was going to find it and send it. You should send it. I think Tobey is the best of all worlds. I think Andrew is the better Peter Parker. Is that what I think? No. I think Tobey is the best Peter Parker. Andrew is the best Spider-Man, and then Tom is the best combination of the two. Yeah.
Which one of them you think made the most money playing Spider-Man?
Oh, it gotta be Tobey. It should be a landslide.
Yeah,
but
like
for now, Tom is going to put money on. He's going to
100%. 100%. But I think the only reason why or if he doesn't is because they gave like Tobey stakes in some of those box office. That's why he got so much money playing Spider-Man.
You can't get someone stakes in Spider-Man 2. That is the second greatest superhero movie ever created. It might be the best superhero movie. I think I said Dark Knight is the best DC movie ever made. Spider-Man 2 might be the best superhero movie ever created.
It's up there.
Yeah, I love it.
Infinity War for me still, but
Infinity War is great too. It is. Yeah, you might be right. It's the best single character.
I'll give you that one. Yeah, 100%.
Infinity War is so good. They leaking all the trailers and toys. They are. I think that they will be because it's his suit is amalgamation of all the other two Spider-Man suits put together.
Yep, absolutely.
Tobey Maguire number 1, Tom Holland number 2, Andrew Garfield number 3.
Yes, collector. I agree with that.
But most
I
people
agree with that.
argue all the time about it because a lot of people think Andrew Garfield doesn't get the love that he deserves.
You're right, he doesn't, because I liked him a lot better in the last Spider-Man movie, No Way Far
Amazing
From
Spider-
Home.
Oh yeah, he was great.
Yeah,
He was
he was great in Far From Home, but his movies himself.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 was good. Was really good.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. Right, a lot of people hated Amazing Spider-Man 2. I didn't hate it, but it just didn't do.
I wanted it at 3. I wanted to see where they went with it. But
Yeah,
never got
I
it.
would have been okay with that.
The only problem is they always give him a mentor, and his name is Bruce. The last time it was Strange. Before there was Nick Fury. Before there was Iron Man.
Yeah.
He's right. That's my ranking for actors who play Spider-Man. It's a good one.
Yep.
Scroll, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Hey, Nanette, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? Thanks for popping in.
He has an AI again, and they don't reveal who's the voice. It might be Aunt May. I like that. I like that a lot. I think it makes sense. Do we know the runtime for this movie yet? I think they're still changing the ending.
Yeah. There's like Marvel likes to do this thing where they change the movie right up to like weeks before it's released. You know what I mean? So even though people were complaining about the ending, they might change it. But again, when I'm not sure if they will. But yeah.
Scorpion might be the final fight or early one. I think it's gonna be an early one.
So that's a little bit disappointing that if that's going to be just like a little quick fight scene, right? Because I know for me, when I watched Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, that fight with Scorpion was fire, bro. That I thought that was going to be such a garbage cartoon, and it was so good.
I think they're gonna set up something for him, for Scorpion, for him to continue to grow, and then become the big villain later.
I agree. Sinister Six, maybe you think they could move on to the Sinister Six?
They could.
Yeah.
Which I mean, if Sony allows them to.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think he will die at the end and be saved by the spider. I can see that. I can see the Cocoon. Tom, he's made more appearances. He's made more money. He's made more appearances. It's because Toby did so many things. I mean, Toby did the Spider-Man 2 had part of the box office. I think it's something he made like $140 million, something like that.
Off of one, I think Spider-Man 2, like $100 and something million off of just Spider-Man 2 in the box office gross. Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, X-Men 2 are my favorites for a long time.
X-Men 2?
Spider-Man 2 is my favorite.
You talk about me, Lawrence? X-Men 2? That was garbage, bro. The only good thing about X-Men 2 was the opening scene with Nightcrawler. Other than that, it was horrible. Oh my god, that movie was so ass. I didn't even like the first X-Men, to be honest with you. I thought it was okay, right, for what it was. But if you go back and watch it again, it's ass. It's ass.
Andrew and Toby didn't have help. I put them higher.
I got you. I know what you're saying, because they didn't have, the mentors or whatever, but yeah, okay. I mean, I don't really have a problem with the mentor thing, to be honest with you.
It's a small thing, but, because they're connecting all the stuff, you had to connect Spider-Man with a lot of the stuff that was going on in Avengers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the first Andrew movie wasn't bad, and No Way Home made him my favorite. Made me the favorite. Wow, okay. From the leaked trailer, though, I thought maybe the villain could be Mr. Negative.
No, I think Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's not confirmed, but I think she's playing Jean Grey. So
Me too.
Because they're talking about her being in the X-Men saga and stuff like that, so it would make sense if she's.
Well, I can still see Mr. Negative being out there, but maybe don't use him yet. If you're not going to use him as a big villain, I wouldn't put him in there.
Agreed.
X-Men 2 was ahead of his time. All right, that's everyone's comments, guys. I'm going to move Nzo back over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and let him do the last topic.
Let's go. All right, guys, I forgot to share it, but the last topic that we have on the screen today, and this is something, and I wanted it to be last, right? And I wanted to do it because I know Brian's going to have a lot to say about it, because we're getting a Secret Wars rumored to feature a long-awaited introduction ahead of the next saga, and it says spoilers. Avengers Secret Wars begins shooting later this year, and a new rumor claims that it can expect a huge debut will return before the Marvel Cinematic Universe enters its next saga. So, Avengers Secret Wars is expected to serve as a soft reboot for the MCU, creating a reality inhibited by the Avengers, X-Men, and Fantastic Four. We're expecting either that or Avengers Doomsday to introduce a new Black Panther, which will be Toussaint.
Oh my god.
But
oh my god. It's not new Black Panther if it's Toussaint. Don't do this to me.
well, I mean, it's technically new if it's not T'Challa, right?
What do you think? What do you think? Is he wrong? Is he wrong? Oh my god.
I don't know how I gotta switch back on this side, but okay, there we go. Said, but it may not be the only big introduction. It's been 7 years since Mahershala Ali was revealed as the MCU Blade, and 5 years since the actor voiced cameo as the Daywalker in 2021's Eternals. A variant appeared in the animation Zombies, but Blade Knight was not voiced by the Oscar winner, which was a mistake. Should have got him to voice it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Much has been said about the potential plans for the character, with it looking increasingly likely that Marvel Studio will pivot from a Blade movie to the Vampire Hunter taking center stage in a team-up project like Midnight Suns, which is stupid. We need a Blade movie, a solo Blade movie. Like, what are we doing here? However, in an apparent bid to boost awareness of the character before the next saga of storytelling, it's now said that Ali will play Blade in 2027's Avengers Secret Wars. The Hot Mike's Jeff Snyder shared the rumor, corroborating a May 26 report from Daniel Richtman. Mm-hmm. However, the latter didn't specify which Blade it would be, leading to the speculation that Wesley Snipes might play the Daywalker again after his memorable Deadpool Wolverine cameo. Instead, it seems we'll finally get to see what Ali can do with the character. For what it's worth, Insider at My Time to Shine is also reporting today that Batman star Robert Pattinson is being eyed for a huge MCU role. His name has previously been brought up in connection with Ghost Rider. Ooh.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
Neither do I. That's one I don't hate. It was way back in 2019 at the San Diego Comic-Con that Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige welcomed Ali to the MCU by announcing a Blade reboot. 3 years later, the executive told fans in Hall H that the reboot would arrive in theaters on November 3rd, 2023. It then moved to September 6, 2024, and eventually slipped further down the calendar to February 14, 2025. And we still ain't getting no Blade movie. Mm-hmm. For the first time, Blade was eyeing a November 17, 2025 release. For a time, it looked like the movie might meet that date, but it was soon removed from Marvel Studios' schedule altogether and taken back to the drawing board, having been through multiple creative teams. We've since seen both Basmer Tariq and Yan Demange attached to direct. Both creative differences became a problem. Before creative differences became a mess. Mm-hmm. Stacey Oslek Colfer and Bo DeMeo and Michael Starsberry, Nick Pizzolato, Michael Green, and Eric Person have also worked on different versions of the script.
Mm-hmm.
Funny that they have Bo DeMeo's name in there, but
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
definitely did work on the part of the scripts.
he did. But I figured, was that before the debacle with
It
90s?
was it was during the time. Like, it
Was
was like
during, right? Yeah, it
yes,
was during.
I understand that he announced this 7 years ago now.
Yeah, yeah. You're right. I remember them talking about it, and then I think they gave him 92 after the Blade. He did the Blade stuff, right? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. The confirmed cast of Avengers: Secret War includes Robert Downey Jr., Doctor Doom, Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, Anthony Mackie, Captain America, Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange, Paul Bettany, The Vision, Latita Wright, Black Panther. Oh, look at that, Brian.
Oh, Letitia Wright, she's going to be there. She's not going to not be there.
But she's the Black Panther, though.
I had to talk to T'Challa again. Come on, T'Challa. Tell me about it. What the hell's going on? Why can't they just let you be? Why can't they just let you be? I don't.
Simu Liu as Shang-Chi and Haley Atwell as Peggy Carter. Also appearing are Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic, Vanessa Kirby, Invisible Woman, Joseph Quinn, the Human Torch, and Ebon Moss-Berdra, the Thing, and Sadie Sink. The Russo brothers directed Avengers Doomsday's Avengers Secret Wars from a screenplay by Stephen McFeely, with whom they previously collaborated on the Avengers and Captain America franchises. Loki and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Michael Waldron has also been enlisted to redefine the story. Avengers Doomsday is set to release on December 18th, with Avengers Secret Wars scheduled to arrive on December 17th, 2027. Brian, what are your thoughts?
Mahershala Ali has to be it. They have to let Mahershala Ali do something. You can't have him on the string for all this time. So even when the movie comes out in 2027, it'll been 8 years since he's been announced as Blade before you've actually seen him do it. So this is just it's too long. It's too crazy. You have to let him just cook. So no, at this point, Mahershala Ali should be the end of Secret Wars because he's going to be the Blade going forward. And I would love to see a Wesley Snipes solo movie by himself, totally separate, or even a TV show or something that's totally separate to help close that character out. But Mahershala Ali needs to have something. You don't introduce someone in 2019 and not give them opportunity to do something. We should be able to move on. That doesn't have to be the only character. We can have another character be the same character. We don't have to change the name and all those things. Let Mahershala Ali cook.
And I agree with you 100%. You have this actor waiting in the rings for how many years now to play Blade, and he's been patient because he could have been like, F this, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like you guys have me waiting so long, you can't get a script together. And we all say it shouldn't be that hard to get a Blade script together. Blade, vampires, Blade kills vampires. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? Simplistic. Doesn't need to be this complex story and daughter and all. It doesn't need to be that, especially for the first movie. You want to get deeper into Blade's lore in the second movie or third movie, that's fine. First movie should be simple introduction. But now we're going to get to introduction in Secret Wars, which I'm okay with as long as his role is prominent, right? You don't want this little, hey, yeah, Mahershala Ali, blah, 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 fight scene, and then he's not in the movie no more. No, he has to have kind of a T'Challa type of role. You know what I mean? If you're going to do that with him. He's a great actor. He deserves a lot more than what they're doing with him right now. And I'll be the first one to tell you, I will be excited to see when he comes around and he's in this movie.
I mean, T'Challa came out, and it was Winter Soldier, right? That was the first time we saw T'Challa. You could do the same thing with Blade, and you could give him his stuff and still give him his flowers. Midnight Suns could be fine, and then you have Blade have to be going on his own. So you introduce this entire world and let him kind of go on his own. I'm okay with that if you do it right. If you give him the respect, let it go. Let it happen.
Absolutely. Because even though, like you said, right, they did the same thing with T'Challa. He had a big role in Civil War. It wasn't just no little flash of the pan, say T'Challa's here, one fight scene and he's gone. No, he was a major part of that story.
They were like, man,
So
we gotta stop T'Challa from killing them because if he gets his hands on them, it's shitty chitty bang bang, it's gone.
Facts. And I think that one scene where he's fighting, like the first time he meets Bucky, he jumps off of the rooftops, and then chases him through the car tunnels on the cars. I think one of the best scenes in that movie, right? You give Mahershala Ali something like that in the Secret War movies, I think it'll be great. So I'm definitely not mad that you're introducing him into Secret Wars, but I'm mad that we didn't get a movie yet because it's not that hard to do.
I agree. I really want to see this. I think it deserves. I think you're right. I think it was. You guys telling you the Civil War. It was Civil War, but I just want to see the opportunity to give him in a movie, get him into the character, and then go from there. That has to happen. You have to, and you can't continue to have him just waiting to the side. I don't want that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And I know. Go ahead.
No, I feel like they've been doing this to him for so long, and why would they continue to string him along if you're not going to do this?
100%. And I know a lot of people, and even Mama Bear said we need a Blade movie, and you said you want a Blade movie. If you want to give us a Blade solo movie, I'll be okay with that. But not in this. You don't want to put him in this. Wesley Snipes is too old for this right now. You know what I mean?
He's getting older.
And he's exactly. And he's getting older. So what? You're gonna take like 3 years to do another Blade movie, and you're gonna have Wesley Snipes like 80-year-old Blade. You know what I mean? Running around. So I get it. If you want to do one because the last Blade Trinity was trash. So you want to make up for that mistake. You want to give him one final go out movie, whatever. You can even give him something in Doomsday, right? Kill him
I would rather him
off
be
or
in
something like
Doomsday
that.
and then Secret Wars have Mahershala Ali. That would be cool.
Yeah, 100%. Kill him off in Doomsday, right? Now I know people say, "Oh, you're gonna kill off Wesley Snipes' Blade," but kinda, yeah.
You need stakes. You need people. I want half the heroes to be dead.
Absolutely, 100%. You know what I mean? And with doing that, you give him the ending that Blade deserves, right? You give Blade the ending that he deserves. You have him go out like a champion, right? And then you move away from the Wesley Snipes. Because at the end of the day, as good as he was as Blade, he's too damn old to play Blade, bro. He's just, even, like, I loved him in Deadpool, but you can see he wasn't the Blade we know. He wasn't even, like, Blade was big. You know what I mean? He wasn't, I'm not saying Wesley Snipes was all cut up and ripped up or anything, but he had that physique.
No, Wesley Snipes was cut up. And remember, he was 63 black belt, and he was all those things. But I just want to have a good. He saved the MCU. He literally saved the MCU. He saved Marvel.
100.
Marvel as a company was saved by Wesley Snipes,
100%.
and that's why you need to have a chance for him to walk off and take a bow and everyone appreciate what he did for everyone. Because we wouldn't be having these movies without him. That's just what Blade did. So yes, but I think Mahershala Ali should be the Secret Wars, and Doomsday should have Wesley Snipes in it.
Absolutely, 100%. Because like I was saying, yeah, and I went back and started thinking, yeah, he was kind of cut because I remember he had a rupture, but he doesn't have that body frame now. Right? You know what I mean? Like, not even close. He looks like an old man, and it's even still, it's like they're talking about doing a new Lethal Weapon with Danny Glover, and the last movie I seen Danny Glover in, he looked old as hell. Like, how are we gonna do? Like, what's he gonna like? He better be retired.
He's gonna say, I got too old for this shit.
Yeah, you know? He's like, I'm about to die off of this shit. You know what I mean? I don't
Wesley Snipes is only 63, so don't get me wrong, he's 63, but I just think that you go ahead, go into the new year, new world. You've already given it to Mahershala Ali. Go ahead and do that, but you need to give Wesley Snipes his flowers and his opportunity to kind of go right off into the sunset. I think that'd be really nice to see.
Absolutely, because the role you're going to have for Mahershala Ali is going to be like maybe a 10 years playing Blade, right? If it does good, and I think that's what you want, because you're not going to put out a movie every year, so right, every 2-3 years.
It's probably a 3-movie deal. Do this movie,
10 years.
Midnight Suns, and do a Blade movie, and maybe a Blade 2 where he hands it off to the reins.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you're gonna have like a 10-year run. You can't have Wesley Snipes doing that. It just wouldn't work, you know.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into you guys' comments here, and then we are going to close it up. He said from the leak trailer. Okay, we got that already.
Mm-hmm.
X-Men 2. He said, "Please stop." Oh, you're talking about me telling it about that? No, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop, Chief. I'm not gonna. Nope, not having it. Gonna give Bryon a stroke talking to Chalice.
Oh my god.
T'Challa Jr. or iPad.
Oh my god.
Said we need a Wesley. We need a Wesley Snipes Blade movie. We do, just to give him the ending that he deserves. You know what I mean? Because he got a lot of slack for that Blade movie, where people are like, "Oh, he was hard to work with" and stuff like that. But you know, if you going into work doing on a script that you know is going to be trash, and let's be real, these studios, these actors, when they're doing these movies, they know if it's gonna work or not, right? They just know, like, you know, like, oh, this is not gonna work. This is trash. And I believe that's what Wesley Snipes' frustration was like, you're sidelining me for Ryan
Reynolds. Yeah.
Yeah, and the chick in there too, Jessica Biel.
Yep, Jessica Biel.
Right? Yeah. So you're sidelining me for these characters, and you're not even making this movie great. Like it's a crap movie. So
And don't get me wrong, Jessica Biel is fine, and it could have been.
100%.
Ryan Reynolds was a pain in the ass in that movie.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he said I was a pain in the ass. I was headstrong. I thought I was everything, and I didn't give him the respect. And that's why he wanted to make sure he brought him into the to the Deadpool movie. So
Absolutely.
you know, listen to him, and you understand why Wesley Snipes was the way he was, because Wesley Snipes literally saved Marvel. Give him his flowers. He saved Marvel. None of this is happening without Wesley Snipes. So, big ups to him.
Absolutely. He said, "LOL, gonna give Bryon a stroke with this TJ stuff."
So I'm having an aneurysm.
Hey, they're gonna make T'Challa the next T'Challa, and he is going to be fire. Everybody, right? The comic book fans are. The comic book fans are going to hate it, but normies are not going to know the difference, and they're going to love it. They're going to want more T'Challa. I'm just saying. And we still have no Doomsday trailer. That's why Doomsday is like literally towards the bottom of my most anticipated list.
It's still 7 months away.
And for me, I'm not worried about the trailer or anything like that. It's just, for me, the reason why I'm not as excited for Doomsday as I should be is because MCU hasn't been that great for the past 5, 6, 7 years, right? Hasn't been that great. You got some good movies in between, a lot of trash. You had some good movies, but they were in between a lot of trash movies. So that's the only reason why I'm not excited for it. But I know when that trailer hits, if it's fire, that'll be like, oh yeah.
Everyone's gonna be. Well, they've had 4 little sneak peek trailers. So when Brand New Day comes out, you're going to get an actual trailer.
Yeah, absolutely. Them little sneak peek trailers did nothing for me. I didn't like them. I was like, they do nothing for me. It was Civil War, not Winter Soldier.
She's right. Yep. Civil Soldier, because it was the one when
Winter Soldier?
I said Winter Soldier. It was Civil War.
It was Civil War.
Because when he blew up the building and killed, T'Chaka. Yeah, you're right. It was definitely Civil War.
See, Bryon doesn't know his comic book movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Right? This is the nerd. This is the nerd. This is the geek that we all talk about. He couldn't tell the difference between Civil War and Winter Soldier. Unbelievable.
I'm not a huge Captain America fan.
Have multiple. Neither am I. But I do think Civil War and Winter Soldier.
I think Winter Soldier is the better movie. I thought Civil War is really an Avengers movie, so I think it's cheating saying it's the best trilogy because it's a cheat. It's an Avengers movie.
It was a cheat. Yeah, Winter Soldier was fire though. Absolutely. Have multiple blades in Doomsday? Yeah, you could do that too. They do that too. They wanted to give Blade a daughter in the new one. Yeah, I know. The things they were talking about doing in this new one were like, bro, why are we doing this? Vampires, vampire killer. Duh.
Call it a day. I do need a new profile pic. All the ones that's out, we're doing all these trails. I have to make these new thumbnails and stuff. It's hard for me to do it because I don't have hair anymore. So it's like I have to do new pics and do all this stuff. My birthday's tomorrow. My wife is gonna
Bruh.
do it. She's gonna take care of it.
Bro, so I know you probably have your like background and then you add the pictures to whatever you're doing it. Put that shit in chat GPT, bro. That's what I've been doing on my thumbnail. I just grab the picture, put in chat GPT, and be like, all right, I want this as the background, add this and that, put the words you want in there, and they come out pretty fire, so I'm good. You know what I mean? And you can still have it in the same way as your Spoiler Kings, like, thumbnails, because I know you guys like to use the same thumbnail all the time. You can still have it in the same way. Like, the one I did for the OOC, that was chat GPT. You know, so test it out. It might work for you.
I don't like AI taking over.
I know. Neither do I, but it just makes it so much easier. It makes it so much easier.
I have like 13 thumbnails to do today. 13.
Oh, yeah. I'd be on Chat GPT all day. Type in the prompts, you're good. Imagine a film with T'Challa, Ali, Blade, and Storm. Ooh, love it.
No, he didn't say T'Challa. He said T'Child. They're literally trying to kill me. That's what they're doing. That's who you teach.
Yo, T'Child would be fire though. We know that.
Yeah.
If we don't get a trailer for Doomsday during Toy Story, it's going to be terrible.
Why would they do it during Toy Story? Why wouldn't they do it during Brand New Day?
Hey, one thing I will say about Collector is he loves his damn trailers, bro. Like, you love your damn trailers. I will bet that you do not miss one trailer when you go to the movies, right? You make sure that you get there and like, no, we can't miss the trailers. I'm not missing trailers. I'll bet 100%. That's why Bryon keeps me around to fact check him.
100%. I have no problem for fact checks. I love it.
Do more of it, because Bryon needs to be fact checked a lot. All right?
Oh, because I'm right all the time. That's why I can keep Mama Bear around. So it's okay.
And call him out in his bullshit too. Don't forget.
If we did that, we'll be here all day for you.
Don't give Bryon an aneurysm. Oh no, I'm giving him an aneurysm today. Well, it's his birthday. We gotta mess with him somehow, right? You know what I mean? We gotta do somehow. Happy birthday if I don't see you later on tonight. Well, if you watch from, you might be able to check out the. You're doing Are you doing Expanse tonight too?
We're doing Expanse. We're doing early. If Tank's told me before he's done, we'll do it early. So if he's there early, we'll do a lot of Expanse because there's only 2 episodes left. We're done.
I got you.
If it's not, then it'll be 1, and I'm jumping on from. Just
Absolutely.
what it is.
So you'll be able to find him tonight, Ace. If the trailer is fire for Doomsday, it will move up higher on my most anticipated. But because I haven't seen anything, that's why it's towards the bottom. Yeah, but I hear what you're saying. But just what we know about it should have you a little bit excited. You know what I mean?
But it's so long away. It's still so. It's literally 6 months from today, I think. 6 months and 5 days from today.
Absolutely. Anyone watching the Vampire?
You know I am watching the Vampire Lestat. You know I am. I've already did the first review. I'm trying to get that video. That's one of the trailers I gotta get done today. It is phenomenal. Yes, let's go.
I've been watching that crap. I seen the trailer for it. I'm like, wait a minute. Is it like a rock band or some crap? What is this? No, I'm good. I'm good.
Because of hair metal. Man, it's so good.
Said, I know you do. Said, boo, Doomsday. Wait, you're booing Doomsday? Why?
That's what she's been. He's not about that Doomsday. He's okay with Spider-Man, but he's not about Doomsday. He's an F it.
Oh, wow. I have Lawrence. All right.
Yep.
Like to see a new trailer at least once in IMAX. Yeah. But this is what I say, and I've said this many times. You bring the trailers in theaters first, and then you put them online like a week later. You know what I mean? Said happy birthday with the $10 super chat.
Oh, Lawrence,
it.
thank you so much, man. Honestly, it's going to be a good day. I already know I'm going to get off. I can smell. They made me breakfast again, so I hope it was my wife and not just my kids. So see what's
I am going downtown today, and I am going to, because I know Mama Bear called me out on the stream the other day, I am going to get Bryon his gift. You know what I mean? Or not his gift, but what I owe him. It'll probably be what I owe Prosa did. So I might go a little bit more than $25 for him. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get something for this guy because I did lose that bet.
That's my boy. There you go.
When's Doomsday? December
18th or 17th.
December
17th. 17th or 18th. I can't remember which one.
I have seen the Vampire Lestat, and I'm going to keep watching it.
It's awesome.
I swear, you guys got no taste, man. All right, I'm just gonna say it. You guys have no. You will watch any caca that they put out there. I don't get it. Listen, I haven't even finished Spider Noir. I can't do it. I can't finish the show. I can't
6, 7,
watch
8
it.
is a lot better than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god, I can't watch it. I was like, yo, you know what? Nah, I'm good. It's just not. I guess I'll finish it, but right now, He said, I was in the stream, Bryon.
Yeah, of course you were. I don't know why I was thinking. You know what? I'm actually going. I need to talk to Tina. I won't talk to her about joining us one of these times too. So she does great stuff, and I want to see if she could come in and talk to us too. So yeah.
Who's Tina?
What's her last name?
Oh, one of your.
She dreads me. You know, she dreads me.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. I got you. So Nanette, she did actually renew her membership for 14 months to the Spoiler Kings. Great job. Appreciate that. Absolutely. 100%.
Thank you so much, Nanette. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Mama Bear said, appreciate you, Nzo. Oh, I appreciate you too.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so Bryon said I smoke a lot of weed. I don't know what I did, but okay, I don't remember what I did to get that. But thank you, Mama Bear. Absolutely.
We just appreciate you just because you are who you are, and I appreciate you because I think honestly, so running shows are very difficult, guys. Honestly, it's really hard trying to do things and put things together, and I think Nzo does one of the best ones of doing those things and putting it together. That's why I want more people to watch it because they don't understand how awesome he really is. So yeah, no, I'll give him a hard time, but he's really good. I gotta give him.
You know why he's doing that, right? Because I told him I'm going out to get him something, so he was like, "Oh, I butter him up, get something a little bit more expensive." You know what I mean? I was actually gonna troll. I was actually gonna troll him because
you give me a Tucson.
I'm going to buy those black and red Jordans today, right? I was gonna do it last week, but I said no. I found another one. I said I'll buy this one this week. But I was gonna send him a picture of them and say, "Here, Bryon, these are what I'm sending."
Oh no way!
Send him 20 comic books on. So I don't know about 20, but I'm thinking if I don't find the comic book, like one of those figurines he could put up there or something like that.
That's good too. I like that.
If I find something good. December 18th, I could never forget that day. Absolutely. I'm more excited for Doom 3 than Doomsday. Ain't nobody give no damn about no nighttime sniffly, sneezing, snuffy head so you can watch this movie and sleep medicine. We're not doing that. Bryon, wish he could pull up on
I wish I could. I wish so hard.
No, I don't have the Dark Kaka King. Thought I did have there, but no, yeah. I don't watch very much TV shows. There are only 3 shows that are new that I watch. That's good. Tina is a super fan.
She got some real good facts. She keeps me on my toes and stuff. Like she read the books and she knows the TV shows. So it's great having Tina. So.
Absolutely. She said you listen. Yeah, sometimes I do. A lot of the times I don't, but sometimes I do. I ordered groceries and they're here now, so I'm going to get them. I will be back in a minute. Oh, no,
Sounds
appreciate
good.
it. We'll probably be done by then because we don't got that much time left. But she sent another $10 super chat. He said, oh, shoot, happy birthright day, my guy.
Appreciate she, man. Thank you so very much, man.
Hey.
That's awesome.
Just so you guys know, right? My birthday's on the 27th. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I say I love you, bro, Bryon. I hope I get someone to say love on my birthday. I'm just saying. Doomsday is the same day as Dune Part 3, December 18th. Yeah, and it's going to get smoked.
Doom 3
Remember I said it first.
It's going to do well.
It's probably going to do well, but it's going to get smoked.
I can see it doing.
Doomsday is going to double it up.
Yeah, I can see that too. I can see $1 billion more from Doomsday.
Yeah, Doomsday can double up. You're crying. I appreciate you on Nzo and Bryon. I appreciate you too, Collector. Always a pleasure. You know what I mean? Do y'all think there's a slim chance Dunes takes Avengers Doomsday at the box office?
None.
Absolutely not.
Like zero.
Absolutely not. Not gonna happen. And then, so that makes you a Cancer and him a Gemini. Sound right? Yep.
100%. You know I'm a Gemini. I'm one person, one thing, and then change immediately. That's me.
Yes. And you know I'm a Cancer because I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. Tina, my girl. Yeah, absolutely. See, that's the thing about coming up here, right? We try to collaborate with a lot of people. You know, Tina, she dreads me. Jen from Scene Invader, well, nerdy as fuck now, but not Scene Invader. But we're always trying to collaborate, right? We're always trying to get up there and get people involved and have different conversations. So it's always good. So yeah, man, I hope. And you reach out to her, so I don't see her having a problem coming on.
Yeah, no, she's awesome. She was in the chat too, so yeah, I have no problem.
I got you. You're talking about Vampire Lestat, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be there just to troll because I know Danny will be on too as well, so I'll just be there to troll, 100%. If the Gen Z crew push Dune 3 like Obsession and Backrooms, it will be big. Well, you know they ain't doing that. Ain't nobody care about no damn Dune. How big were the first two?
About huge. 700, 800 million, yeah.
Yeah, they did well. They weren't huge, though. A SAG, LOL. That's why blunt and everything is a joke. Oh, yeah, 100%. We always love to joke and have fun over here. You know, a lot of people, when they do these things, right, like they do their streams about TV shows and all stuff like that, they're serious. Everybody's serious. We ain't serious over here. We like to make fun. We like to make people have fun, have laugh and stuff. Doesn't always have to be serious. You know what I mean?
Because that's when you're friends. You poke fun at your friends. That's what you're supposed to do.
Absolutely. 100%. 100%. And that's why he's getting a Chucky doll when I come back.
Oh, my God. If it's Annabelle, it will never make it inside this house. I'm opening the box.
God don't let me go to the store and find an Annabelle or Chucky doll.
It will be outside. I'll take a picture of it outside, and it'll be in the mailbox with a picture of return to sender slip.
That's why I want to come in one of these episodes of Lestat.
Oh, 100%. We definitely will do that. I like that.
Yeah, you guys keep that crap. Marvel just dropped the new X-Men 97 roll call video. Oh, okay. Really? Tina, that's my home girl. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I'm a Capricorn. I was born to go.
The goat. That. I love it.
Yes. And I will not deny that you are. You are definitely the goat. You guys have an awesome day, you guys. I'm about to eat lunch. And seeing as that was the last comment, we are about to close it up for the night. Thank you, or for the day. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Much appreciated. We got one more. Obsession should get an Oscar buzz just for being the little engine that could alone. Nah, you got to give an Oscar buzz to movies that are good and have, well, not really. But
it's going to be an original screenplay. It's going to win something.
Yeah, original screenplay. But acting-wise and everything is absolutely horrible. Bryon, tell the people where they can find you one last time, sir.
You know, I'm 1/3 the Spoiler Kings, guys, so we're going to be live tonight doing The Expanse, and then I will be with Nzo on Bigger Four Entertainment, watching from Cannot Wait.
Oh, it's going to be a great episode tonight. So make sure to check us all out for that, guys. And make sure to check out the Spoiler Kings for whatever they do, because I know he likes to give me a lot of credit. But I would not be doing this if this guy wasn't coming on here with me all the time. Really and truly, you know what I mean? Like, I do streams by myself sometimes, and it's fun, but it's not as fun without him.
Have a conversation. We have a good conversation. And, you know, we talk regularly, so just like having a conversation and being able to be out there with you guys. So thank you guys for watching with us. Honestly, 100%.
I'm a Cancer, 100% re-rule. Big up, Fernando. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We outie. Love you. See you on the next one. Peace.